side, and all my pride had disappeared. I take it off my mind and leave it all behind. Nothing left to do but try to take the leap and follow through. And that's exactly what I'll do. I know to you I don't seem very strong, but I assure you before you can find me, I'm gone. So come on and catch me, you still got a chance. But not for long, I'll be rolling place to place. Won't stop till I win the race, although I may have crossed the line. No time to waste on you, I don't plan on slowing down. No, I'll keep on going, even if you think I'm in the wrong. Just know that although I may not think everything through, I don't take back what I say or regret what I do. I know that some stay in line and they stick to the plan, but if you leave it to me, I'll do whatever I can, cause I know that's what I'm here for. I don't wanna wait around anymore. Even if you can't see the good inside me, I don't have the time to tell you why I do the things that I do. Please hold on to, you'll see that I'm not the villain I appear to be. Moving along, no, I won't settle down until I'm locked behind bars or I'm kicked to the town. So you can keep on around and around and around. You'll never play catch up to me. I know that you think I'm crazy, but I hope that maybe now you'll see why I had to try.
Two.
Hello.
It's stuck. We're stuck.
Hello, everybody. Oh, the reactive image is going to come up. There we go. Hopefully. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Heart of Elynthi after a very long hiatus. There was supposed to be one more stream to reduce the amount of weeks that we were going to go without, but I had business to tend to unexpectedly.
And I was dying.
Yes. But you lived.
I lived.
We have returned again. We should be going back to our weekly schedule. Thank you all for the patience. And apologies as well for the lack of uploads on the YouTube channel as well. I have been very busy, as you may have noticed by the recent uploads. But joining with me, some very patient players. We shall go down the line. Fel, introduce what you do, who you are, and who you play.
I am the ice giant from which the existence was licked by a giant cow. Fel the Leb. I make.
That was the Azier Fel.
Correct. I am make Dungeons and Dragons content on Twitter and YouTube under the name Fel the Leb, and I play Buck, the barbarian bugbear.
Yes, yes, you do. And how was that ice that the cow that you licked? How was it?
Well, we're all
the
here
cow
because
does the licking.
Oh, the cow does the licking.
If we start on this, the nerds in the group are going to go too far on describing what I'm wrong about.
Okay. I don't we're at the end of the line, so
we've hit where my knowledge ends to make this joke. So I'll be done.
All right, wonderful. Well, then we shall go to the next person that will ruin jokes. Poi, introduce who you are, what you do, and who you play.
Well, after you said that, hi, I am Poi Boy, professional funny man.
Yes.
I am also anime woman on the internet, pretty pog. I play Fritz, a Aarakocra ranger. Yee, I think so. I think that's what I play. It's been a while.
I play Fritz this time.
Oh shit!
Our character.
It's our character now.
Oh no.
Next, Red, introduce who you are, what you do, and who you play.
Hello, I'm acclaimed 11th century poet and politician Snorri Sturluson, and I'm here to make research harder for the next 1,000 years. I'm 50% of the YouTube channel Overly Sarcastic Productions, and I play Lyra, the shifter druid. So I'm excited to get back into that.
And lastly, Logan, introduce who you are, what you do, and who you play.
I am Emir. I drink from 4 rivers of milk from the cow that will eventually lick Fel out of the ice. And I sometimes post videos on the RuneSmith channel. I am playing Word, the tiny little gang leader kobold.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Funny thing, this campaign was almost Norse themed before I realized, wait, Norse has been done to death. Let's do flamenco instead.
It was the decade of the undercut Viking for a while there, so.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, and I'm Joe. You know me. I release crap guide videos sometimes, and there's only one left, and I'm looking forward to finishing it and never having to make another one ever again. So yeah, shall we recap what happened last time then to refresh our memories? Don't worry, I have something ready.
Yay!
Because just because off the cuff sometimes you leave out information. So last we left off in Heart of Elynthi, we were following the Pilgrims of Sachia. Buck, the bugbear barbarian with a habit of playing with chance and a less than successful past love life. Fritz, the Aarakocra ranger courier that delivers not only smiles to her friends but pointy bolts at those who would harm them. Lyra, the shifter druid who is confused by the illogical nature of the locals that one would think would take their salvation more seriously. And Word, the proud kobold rogue boss of a gang of lackeys whose self-image and importance is only surpassed by his silver tongue. Let me real briefly make sure that 2 Roll20s are not making sound at once. There we go.
Don't forget Butterscotch.
And Butterscotch, the horse he bought who has a bum leg. After preparing to fight another dragon and turning down a very good deal on a sponsorship, the Pilgrims successfully defeated the dragon of New Biscay, Cecilia the Great, in the Colosseum, and as to her terms, win or lose, she was to entrust them with her dragon's heart. After the match, the party encountered the dragon in a dispute with her father, Andre, who was belittling her inability to defeat outsiders that lacked her same reputation. The Pilgrims stepped in at her defense, however, and consoled her that parents be damned, one should not endure such disrespect. Cecilia, reluctantly giving her heart to the pilgrims, expressed the troubles and expectations of being a dragon brings, and not too eager to give details, was interrupted by a call to action. The blot had arrived outside the gates. The pilgrims received a similar message from Edmund, the knight tasked with giving them the initial tour of the city, whose well-being was left ambiguous by his message being cut out by a cry of pain. After some short preparation, the party headed straight for the city gates, while the civilians inside were escorted to a safer location at the Colosseum. Buck is out in the field, Fritz and Lyra took to the top of the wall, and Word procured a lame horse named Butterscotch, and thus the battle against the blot is underway.
Yeah.
Woo!
If there's nothing else, I would like all players to close out of their Twitch chats and give your undivided attention to the game, and we may begin if you are all ready.
All right.
You nerd.
Hi, Twitch. Be good.
Oh.
And
Boss.
we begin by rolling some initiative once I pull it up.
Oops. Oh, that's right.
That's okay. You can add it.
I messed it up already.
Already messed up. That's a good sign.
Okay.
Messed it up.
I've done that several
You
times.
can change your initiative to the initial thing rolled. And I will roll for the blot, the knights, and all the other stuff.
Oh no, hold on.
Get it
Oh,
going.
cool.
Oh, no.
I'll take the other
All
one.
20s.
I'll go with the
just
18,
a
I
second.
think.
Press his glasses on
There a
those.
dark
There we
mode
go.
for D&D? Why is it
There
so
is.
All right, she's been selected.
You can turn
Let's
it
go.
off by below the tool list on the left. There's like a little sun moon thing.
Ah, I enabled it. That's what I wanted. My
There I
eyes,
am.
they can see.
But I'm still going for before Fritz.
It's no big deal. Doing pretty quick.
Ooh. I have forgotten how to fight. This is going to be fun.
Me
Oh, most
too.
of my spell slots are still here. That's nice.
Mine too, but none of them do anything. Meh.
I don't remember what I used.
Am I allowed to say how many spell slots I have? Is that metagaming?
If you
it's not
want to
relevant
share
to
it, that's up
us.
to you.
Okay, I only have one. We have not rested.
No, you have
We
not.
have not rested. That's very true.
We have not. The blot is so inconsiderate.
I have been severely injured.
Oh,
while
do
playing.
it. Hold on.
Okay, so you guys are out in the front. You see at the wall right outside, the main gate right outside Nuba Sky, you may notice that Fritz and Lyra, you two are on top of the wall that is 80 feet up. Word and Buck, you guys are on the ground. And around you, you see various blot hounds, blotlings, and blot hawks.
What?
Oh, wait, and one more blot thing that I ate.
Blot.
Blot doggy.
Blot
Yeah, what that,
guy.
blot?
Love dog. With the dog.
Get that blot dog.
Blot the dog. dude.
like a cartoon basset hound.
I'm making multiple initiatives because there's so many different types of blot. I don't want to forget about which ones I
me a
sort of
blot
use.
hound.
So first up, Buck, you see that the civilians are cowering in fear, the guards trying to protect them, as well as the dragon taking on as many blot as she can. What do you do?
See that blot dog, and I'm gonna run. Oop. I'm gonna run on this tree. Let me run up to this blot dog, and let me just real quick rage.
Yeah.
Just start it off, and let me get my I forget how to. Let me get up the wild search table. Roll this. Hopefully did that work?
7. What does a 7 do?
No, shoot, I pressed the wrong one to not roll the. But let me. I'll share it into the chat. It is flower. I'll pull a card out, a blank card. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around me until the rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies, and I believe that follows me around. I actually don't know, but it says
That makes
15 feet
sense.
of you. So I
The
think
ground within 15 feet of you, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how to make a
that
15
sounds like it
feet.
follows. So I can actually add an aura. Let's see.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, and it shall be visible 15 feet and save, and there you go.
Huh.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Difficult terrain for your enemies. Good to know.
Let me write quick then, after having done that, because it's been a long time and we've not done it. I think I want to start out with, can I do a flip of the coin to see if I can get a nat 20 or a
You
nat
may.
or a
You
nat 1. I just
flip
feel like
your
it's
coin. Your all or nothing coin. One is a nat 1, 2 is a nat 20.
2. Dang it. Okay. It's all right. That would be my turn then.
You take a smash with your hammer as it smacks down into the ground. The Bloodhound jumps out of the way, and you are going to lose your bonus action for the next turn as you have smashed into the rough terrain of vines and stuff, and the bonus action will be required to pull it out. You still have your full action for the next turn, though.
I will use my bonus. Well, I've already used my bonus action to rage, so next turn I have no bonus
Next turn,
action.
you have no bonus action.
Copy that. All right. That'll be it for me.
Word! You are atop a horse that can move 50 feet.
I am indeed. I cannot control the horse. Is the horse in initiative?
I will say the horse will be in will share your initiative. Hold on, let me.
All right. Like a spell.
Can I give? Let's see. Represents character. I'll just can be controlled by. There we go.
Yeah, thank you. And then I don't know. I think maybe if I delete. Sorry, this is going to take 1 second. If I delete myself and then put myself back in, I believe that puts me on the layer above the horse. There we go.
Yes,
All right.
Wonderful.
Now we
you got to add yourself back into the initiative, though.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Yeah, I can.
I will do that after my turn.
Okie dokie.
So then I see that there is a civilian here, correct?
Yes, there's a tiefling man standing there in fear, being protected by the guard.
Begin my speedy rally. I am going to cast floating disc 30 feet in front of me. So that'll just be, let's go. How far is 30 feet? Right over here. And I will shout at him, "Get on!" And then I'm going to command my horse to pass by. And as I move around, that disc will follow me.
Ah, all right.
Let's see. 50. Is this one of our soldiers here?
That is one of the guards. The cyan kind of tokens are the New Biscay guards.
Okay. Then, I imagine I don't know that Grandpa's over here yet because he's out of my line of sight, right?
No, you wouldn't know that.
Okay. Then I will race forward to the other civilian that I see on my beautiful valiant steed.
This geyser is going to try and take a swipe at you with attack of opportunity. That's a failure. Yeah, no way. It tries to lash out with one of its little legs, but nope.
Little nerd loser. All right. And then I think I will read about floating disc on my next turn, but I'm going to try and move to this guy. If the horse can dash, I'll have it do that and try and pull him on or let him get on.
Yes, it may. And this elf will follow your lead and hop on.
All right. And then seeing the old man, Word just like scoffs, lowers his eyes, and turns the horse.
The old man seeing you ride by, just like shouting out, over here, come on, help!
Yeah, in a minute.
Devastating.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
All right, wonderful.
Fix everything up in a second.
Bloodhawks, there we go. So next shall be the Bloodhawks, who are flying about. You can see that there are a few over here that begin to make their way up the wall, firing at the archers as well as you two at the wall as well. They're flying up, and they will fire a few darts of acid spit.
Ugh.
Ooh, okay, so one of them hits you, Lyra, sorry, and you take a measly 1 acid damage at this spit.
Ouch. Oh, my 10 hit points.
No. And you can see that they are laying into some of the guards as well. And they're trying to hold their ground, but be very careful with their trained arrows on these things, as they do not want a stray one hitting the civilians. Next are the guards and civilians' turns, which they are going to try and chop down their own few blot. This one's going to fire at this hawk over here. Yep, so a few blot are dropping. This bloodhound gets taken care of. They're fairly frail.
Yes.
This blotling gets taken down. And the civilians are trying to gather around the safe places that they can find. This one is not going to hit. This one is going to hop onto your floating disc.
Yeah.
As you commanded. This one is going to get closer to the old man, and the old man, Andre, is just kind of belittling him. Come on, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be trained guards? And this archer over here is going to kneel down next to Edmund and try to resuscitate him from his unconscious state.
Oh.
And that will be their turn. Layra, your turn.
Okay. Boy. I would like to cast Summon Beast. Because it's useful for me to have something that can do my fighting for me.
Aha.
Wow, that is almost unreadable on my screen. Why is it doing that?
Oh, is it like darkened or something?
It's like dark gray on black for some reason.
So if you look at the top left, below your little toolbar, there should be like a little sun moon symbol or something to change you back to light mode. I had that same problem with
Where your
Roll20.
rulers are.
You know what? Let's just futz with that later. Can everyone else see it?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna summon the flying one.
Flyby. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has a fly speed. It's in here somewhere. And why am I reading it on Roll20? I can just read it on here where it's much better. Yeah. So it's a bestial spirit. So it's gonna manifest. Let's just put it right by me. Actually, no, I can summon it within 90 feet. So let's just put it like, sort of like in the air.
Okay.
Where I just drew. It's like at the bottom end of Buck's
Yeah.
little
How about I just
aura.
put a second token of you that you can control, and I'll give you a little wing
Oh, that's
to
adorable.
indicate that it
Awesome.
is the flying creature.
Okay.
And I'll
Yeah,
tint
it's
you
got,
as well. Hold on.
It's got 20 hit points, 60 feet of fly speed, and it does not provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach, which is busted. I love it. So, little mini Layra is going to attempt to fly by 15, 20, 25, and then just go like 30. So that little cannony thing on the ground.
The geyser, yes.
That one, yeah. So flyby attack. How does this work? Sorry, it's been a while since I've played
That's okay.
D&D. Okay. Strength, yada yada. How do I just roll my spell attack for it?
I think so.
Okay, just a sec.
In combat, the creature shares your initiative, but takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys, blah, blah, blah.
Attack makes a number of attacks equal to yada yada. Spell attack modifier to hit. Yeah, okay. So I roll my spell attack, and if we hit, we'll see about damage. That
16 will
is
hit, yes.
Perfect. Lovely. Okay, let me just. Dang it, why'd it go away? Okay, and 1d8 plus 4 plus this. Wait, it said something. 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level piercing damage. So it's that plus 2. So 11 piercing damage.
Ooh, 11. All right. The bird flies and cuts right through the geyser, slashing it in one hit. And it cuts
it dead?
down. It's dead.
Wow.
Oh.
Heck yeah. Okay, and then so that was my action. For my bonus action, I would like to use my last Bomb of the Summer Court on Sir Edmund, so he gets 1d6 hit points. So whatever's wrong with him, hopefully that
wonderful.
helps.
All right.
3.
Oh, you were gonna roll. Okay, 3. That is better. Yes.
Bit, yeah.
He comes back to, and you see he's grabbing his head. He's got a few cuts that quickly close. Oh, what's going on?
Blot.
Oh no.
Yes. All right, that was my action. My bonus action. I'm not going to move, so that's my turn.
Fritz, your turn.
Oh heck. Okay. I've got to add 80 to this, don't I?
Depends on whether
'Cause
or not trigonometry works in D&D land. Sources vary.
Hi, DM. Are you up for some maths? Does trigonometry?
We only do rough estimates here.
Okay. So I probably got to get on the ground, don't I? Okay. Shit.
How do I make that sound?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember our rules for my flying because we changed it. Give me a moment.
It's just 5 feet to get up in the air, and then you can use the rest of your speed, i.e. the rest of your 30, i.e. 25.
Okay, it's 25 to this tree. Am I allowed to just say I fly up and I glide down?
You can glide horizontal. I say, yeah. You can go down. You'll be 60 feet up in the air instead of 80 at that point, I would say.
I'm trying to land, so...
Trying to land. It is 80 feet down from where you are.
Yeah. I guess I will... I really fudged myself with where I am. Okay. What does this do again? Okay. I'm gonna use long stride to give myself an extra 10 feet. Ooh, supposed to gone. So then I will be there. I want to be kind of above this. Instead of 60, I would be 50 in the air, right?
Yep.
Cool. That should be 60. All right. I'm pretty sure my bow can aim 60. Yes, it can. Ooh.
Hooray! Yep. That's a decent amount, and I think your fire is a D6, so you may roll another D6. I forgot to add that to your bow. I will do it later. Yeah, you fire it at the. You can see Buck is struggling to lift his hammer from the viney, flowery ground, and as the hound is encroaching on him, you fire it right between the eyes, killing it in one shot.
Cool.
Nice.
These things are going down suspiciously easily.
And then end of turn.
End of turn. All right, next to the blotlings. You can see that there are a few right here. This one is going to try and eat the sword of this guard. And you can see that it extends this inky tendril that swallows into his arm and starts pulling him. And this guy is going to be grappled. Can I put a... Yeah, sure. That'll be it. This one is going to sneak around here and try and do the same to this guard. And he is also
not
grappled.
The old man.
This blotling is going to slink on forward towards Word and going to try and do the same at the horse.
Butterscotch, no!
Not the horse.
Not so soon.
It extends one of its tendrils and catches Butterscotch on one of its legs, one of its hooves.
Butterscotch!
Butterscotch is grappled. This one is going to attempt the same on Cecilia, but it's not going to be able to do it because Cecilia is too big. But it does seem to harm her just a little bit, leaving a bit of acidic blot juice kind of laying on her scales. Next is the geysers. This one's dead, leaving these two. This one is going to try and blast you off your horse Word as it aims and
Oh boy.
Butterscotch!
blast of arcane energy. Ooh, you are going to take 10 force damage. Word.
Oh boy.
Are you still up?
Yeah, that fucking blows off some of my armor. Probably. I am wounded again.
This one is going to come over here and seeing you and you two. Going to try and blast you, Buck.
Okay.
Ooh, it is going to blast you,
Okay.
and you are going to take 6 reduced to 3 force damage.
Okay.
Due to your rage.
I don't think it reduces force damage.
It doesn't? Oh, wait, never mind. It doesn't. It reduces physical damage. This is
That's correct.
magic damage, so never mind. You take 6.
I take 6.
Yes. And lastly, the Blot Hounds. This one is going to run up here, but due to the difficult terrain, it's only going to make it this far. This one as well makes it here. Difficult terrain makes it this far.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. Word go.
All right. Negotiation. Don't fail me.
Oh,
Ooh,
negotiate.
yep, that's going to hit, and you slash
6.
at it. And it is still standing, but heavily wounded. You see it's having trouble keeping its form together. This Bloodhound is going to come over here towards these civilians and take a bite.
That makes 2 of us.
It is wounded one of the civilians, this human.
Oh no. Oh shit.
And this one is going to try and take a bite out of Old Man Andre.
Oh no, not the dickhead.
Good.
And yep, takes a bite out of him. He is wounded.
Suffer. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
All right, and next Buck.
Can I get one of those little red blobs?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna walk
Yeah.
here. Actually, yeah, I can walk in between these two. And then I guess I'm just gonna try and hit the. I guess I'll hit the one that's already injured. Try to hit him with my weapon.
Ooh, 10 is not going to be enough.
Can I? I don't want to be useless in this. Can I just use my inspiration to try and hit it?
You may.
Yeah.
Let's see how you roll.
I want to.
Oh
My gosh. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I've
Swing and a
upset
miss.
I have upset Lady Luck somehow.
Oh, boy.
Who is your favorite fearless?
Anything else you wish to do, Buck? You are still in
Well-
rage due to taking damage, though, so...
I think as long as I make an attack, I don't think I have to hit. I think it just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to attack. I don't have to hit somebody. I just
Okay,
have
good.
to try and hurt them or take damage. Yeah, I will. I don't really think there's anything else I can do. I guess I can maybe like move here to get a little bit closer to back up. But Cecilia, I will stay there and then end my turn because I can't do anything else.
Okie dokie. Word.
Yeah, first things first, let's get this slime off my horse's leg. 17 for 6.
Yes, 17 for 6. That is going to do it and squish that blob completely.
Perfectly.
Horse is not grappled anymore.
Go that way. And
Butterscotch,
wrong
you're
way.
free.
You're free, but not really. Because we're all riding on you. Yeah, bring the guy over. This guy's weapon has been taken from him.
Yes, essentially. His arm
Okay.
is stuck in this blotling right here.
Oh, his arm is?
Yes.
Does it look like he can pull it out if he let go of his weapon?
It's kind of like sucked into kind of his forearm, like midway up.
Oh, these things are so disgusting.
All right. Can I use my move action to kind of jump on him and try to tackle his arm out?
You know what? Yeah, your choice of acrobatics or athletics to try and do that.
Yeah, definitely acrobatics.
Okay,
Bam.
you do the Rey
Oh.
Mysterio jump flippy thing to latch onto him, pushing the his arm out of the blot. He has lost his sword, but he is no longer
Okay.
grappled.
Butterscotch, take him down. Get on the horse. And I tell the guard to get on the horse, and whenever he does, Butterscotch is going to continue its move action and head down
good.
there.
All right, yes.
And
I'm just going
I
to move you
will-
briefly so I can put the guard
Okay.
on there.
I will stay next to the old man.
Wonderful.
I want to see how well you can take care of yourself.
Ooh, spicy.
You can see that he's just like holding the hound at bay. He's like, just shut up and kill these things.
I'm like holding an open wound on my chest. we're both beat to shit right now.
I'm just saying, if we let him die, I think Cecilia's going to be unhappy.
It won't be me that lets him die. It'll be his lack of skill.
I suppose he could have just get good.
Yeah, he's
Skill
killing everyone
issue.
else.
This old man.
Oh, that
Yeah.
easy. Why don't you do it?
Skill
Yeah,
issue.
really, he needs to learn.
Issue.
All right.
7-year-old
Will that
boy.
be your turn then? It sounds like it's your
Yeah,
turn.
that's my whole turn.
It's a skill issue.
Next is
Oh,
the
the stress.
Blackhawks. These ones are going to swoop down and try and take some hits at point blank at these archers.
Oh, this guy in my disc gets just tugged slightly toward me.
Ah, okay. You can see he's a little bit panicked,
Yeah,
being pulled a little bit closer to the blot.
Put him on top of the house. It's probably fine.
yeah. I mean, he's still, I don't know, 3 feet off the ground. He'll be safe if I am.
Nothing bad ever happened 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
See, this one comes close over here and
Hey,
is going to try and finish the job. It
No!
pings off of
I just got it back up.
Edmund's armor, luckily. This one is going to
No.
come over here and takes a swipe at this archer. They're having a hard time. What's up?
Sorry, I've been using negotiation this whole time for my attacks, which means this guy took 1 more damage.
This guy?
Yeah.
He's still up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but,
How
you
do
know,
you
he is
signal,
closer to
like-
dead.
How do you make it ping when you click?
Click
Yeah,
and
you just
hold.
hold.
Like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
sorcery.
Ooh.
It's not working, huh?
You have to
left
you have to
click.
be on the select tool.
Yeah.
This one's gonna try and swoop down and try and attack this goblin civilian.
Gotcha.
Goblin civilian is
Got
hurt.
him.
Boing.
And these two are going to spit their acid at Cecilia, circling around her.
No.
She is tanking it like a boss, though.
She is the boss.
She is
Heck yeah.
a boss. And lastly, the guards and civilians. Cecilia, seeing that she is being surrounded now, she looks over down at you, Buck, and she just says, "Sorry about this." And she is going to do a low rumbling growl, and Buck, you're going to need to make a con save.
Okay. Do I get any?
We just get all
Rip the
close
big
and
one.
personal with the dragon. What could go wrong?
All right,
Hey, that's not
nice.
bad.
Come on, barbarian.
You are going to take a reduced 6 bludgeoning damage, which is reduced further to 3 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
As she makes a low rumbling growl that shakes the air all around her, hurting all of these, actually killing this one,
Nice.
hurting this one. As you guys can see the air distort around her from the kind of low rumbling. This blotling's dead. This hound is hurt.
Gosh.
This hound is dead.
Wow.
Wait, what are you sorry about?
It's like
The
that
oncoming
infrasound stuff that
smell.
like vibrates your eyeballs and makes you see ghosts, but like worse.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, it's an explanation for why you get like ghost sightings in certain
It's
old buildings near
vibrations?
industrial things. Yeah, there's a specific vibrational frequency that like instills a feeling of dread and also vibrates your eyeballs a little bit and just like can cause little like
It lets you
shadow
go
people
ghost a little
hallucinations. Yeah. So yeah. So it can just make
Oh,
you
I
feel
just thought
upset
that
about a
was
place and see
paralysis.
ghosts.
She sees
You didn't
the
have to fight her.
she sees the
Dragon
civilians
form.
over here are having a little bit of trouble, so she looks to you, Buck. Have fun cleaning up the mess, big man. And she starts to stomp on over that way.
Boom, boom, boom.
She's still mad about you fucking jumping off the top rope at her.
I missed. She can't be too mad.
It's true, yeah. She's still holding a grudge about that.
It would have been sick.
This guard is going to try and pull his arm out. He does, but he loses his sword as well. He's going to try and escort the goblin using the disengage action, so they are on the run
Just scoop them
this
up.
way. This human is going to follow them. The human makes it to the wall and escapes.
Yeah.
This guard is going to try and assist you, Word, and they move this way as well. Try and help.
Help the citizen. This guy.
Yes, sir. Goes back. He's going to help this guy and uses dash action to
Get him off that weird magic disc. I don't know what that is.
Put that there.
Yeah, I don't know who put that there.
Someone put that there.
Please. Go. And Edmund is going to take his sword out and try and take a swing himself. And fails. Swipe and a miss at the air.
Oh,
You can see
Edmund.
he's still a little bit dazed. And these ones are also going to take the disengage to try and run away. In the midst of this. Lyra, your turn.
Okay. Can I? It says that my little buddy goes after me. Is it okay if I just make them go before? Just so I
Yeah,
can sort
I
of
don't think
know
it
where to
really
focus?
matters what order they go in.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, flyby. Excuse
Not
me,
a
sir.
flyby.
30, 35, 40, just kind of circling around. We're just going to try and take out the wounded one.
Now the wall
just-
is 80 feet up.
I don't know how far down I had to go to beat up the other one, though. Because the only one that the bestial spirit thingy took out was another flying one.
What?
So
this-
it's kind
this
of
one?
your... Oh, man, I'm sorry. You're right. I thought I took out a... My bad. Okay.
No, because I presume because your summoning distance is like 90 feet, right? So I presume that you summoned it close to the
You're
ground.
right. Yeah, okay. Let's just put her back here. I'll take out... Okay, forget the thing I just did. We're going to go
That's
5,
okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're going to fly by on the one on Word.
All right. Let's see it.
So that is my spell attack. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
okay.
Yep, that'll hit. Let's see
Nice.
the damage.
let's do it. Plus, and it's going to be this plus another 2 for the spell level, so that's 8 damage.
Yep, that one slices this blotling just in one, just explodes into a little goopy mess.
Nice.
Where you get a little bit on your deck.
Sorry, word. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. Bless you, flying demon.
All right. I'm running out of things I can do. Let's see. So commanding that was fine. I'm going to cast Frostbite, which is a cantrip, so I can do it as many times as I want on Lefty Magoo, the this thingy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one. Let me just. Excuse me.
Okay,
is
spell
that good?
save. All right, let's see. Yep, and it fails. A beam of frost shoots out as this thing is getting ready to spit some more at this archer, and it, right before it's able to make another attack, splats. And the archer just kind of gives you a little salute.
All right, anytime. Okay, let's see. So that was an action. I don't have many bonus actions I can do, and I already cast spells. So I think I'm just going to move towards the problem area, sort of like over here, and maybe, yeah, there's not a lot else I can do. So I guess that's my turn.
Okay, Fritz.
Okay, I think
You're 50 feet up.
I'm gonna, yep, hold on, I'm pulling out a calculator.
Doing maths. Beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, beep.
50 plus. Okay,
stupid.
still in range. You see that? You see, this dog, this bloke dog.
Black dog.
Haha, haha.
Ooh, that is just not enough. It goes just beside it, skidding its side.
Pin.
Unfortunately.
It's alright. So it took no damage?
No, you missed.
Oh, bastard. Okay, fine. And then
Chonky
I
boy.
get my movement. I guess I'm gonna fly over. I'm worried about losing word. Oh, bastard. Okay, I'm gonna fly. Hovering above the barrel. I'm using objects to mark where I am. Okay, and then I guess I'm going to end my turn.
All right, you can see as you fly closer and the arrow flies by, you can see Andre just waving, pick me up, come on!
Can't fly that fast.
Next are the blotlings. This one is going to try and come over here at this civilian.
No.
And it's going to take a little tendrily tackle.
Not the blameless civilians whose lives we know nothing about.
Civilian's going to get a
Take
little hurt.
Andre. Oh.
Yeah,
This
we know
one.
that he sucks.
I think that's the only blotling left. Yeah, all right. And the geyser. Okay, seeing you approach, Fritz, this one's going to take a shot at you.
Whoa.
Ooh, and you are going to take 6 force damage as this beam of energy shoots up at you, just like in the trailer.
Nice. This is the trailer moment, everybody.
No, my 10 HP.
This is the bit they put in there.
This one is going to shoot at Cecilia. Ooh, and it's nicking her pretty good. And the hounds. This one is going to take another bite at Andre and narrowly miss. You can see that he picked up like a piece of debris to hold it inside of the hound's mouth, just keeping it at bay. This one is going to take a bite out of Cecilia. She's looking a little roughed up, but otherwise still okay and standing. Fuck.
Did the Bloodhound by me attack me?
Oh, the Bloodhound by you. It is going to attack you. You're right.
Teacher,
I
did we have
mean,
homework?
hey.
I appreciate it.
I already messed up the rage thing and took
It's
more
okay.
damage.
You were able to dodge out of the way anyway, so it didn't matter.
It
Look at that.
didn't matter. See, guys, I will reckless attack this thing.
Let's see it.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
I keep forgetting that is a thing that I can do. Let me do this.
Very nice. Yep, that'll hit, and just with one swift slam of your hammer, this thing explodes into a goopy mess.
Cool. I want to. I'm assuming Fritz can handle. You guys can handle your stuff over there, so I want to come over here and engage with these two, and that's my turn.
All right, cool. Word.
All right, I'm gonna sidestep over here and addressing him. Can you kill this thing? Like looking him in the eyes if I can.
He's just holding it back. What does that matter right now? Come on, you're the warrior.
No.
Whew.
Waiting for his response, holding both my daggers. I just repeated yes or no.
No, I can't.
Then know your place. Like I'll use my bonus action to make another one.
Okay, yeah, the 18 will be it. That's going to be with a +5 instead of +3, I presume, because you clicked the initiative button.
Oh, whoop.
But that's okay. That would have been a soft 20, so that would have hit.
Yeah, let me... How do I do this? It's a exclamation mark or... Was it D4?
Yes, and there is an ally next to it, so sneak attack will proc.
Oh my goodness.
I can just take the one that you rolled.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right. Damage. So yes, you say your one-liner, and you know what? That's such a burn. I'm going to give you an inspiration for that. As you stab and kill this thing in one stab, and Andre just looks a little befuddled and pissed. He just looks at you, but he doesn't have anything to rebuttal that with.
Skill issue.
Equal rage, burning eyes.
Anything else?
Sorry, that's my turn. Butterscotch, I assume, I don't know how well her training is, but she would at least go to a safe area with the riders.
All right, she will, and they all escape.
Butterscotch is free.
Butterscotch has left the battlefield.
User has disconnected from channel.
The number you have dialed.
Butterscotch.
Will that be your turn then, Word?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, good. Next are the Bloodhawks. These ones are going to support the geysers, seeing Fritz as a easy target with no cover. They're going to fire at you, Fritz.
Rude.
Okay.
One of them misses. You're able to dodge out of the way. However, another one nails you, and you're going to take 4 acid damage as it spits acid at you. This geyser is going to continue to bombard you. Ooh, it goes just a bit wide with its beam. Oh, no, it's just the Hawks. Never mind. Well, I'm going to count that for this geyser. I'll just mark it down as it when it used its turn. And this one, seeing you approach, Lara, is going to leave these two. Edmund is going to get an attack of opportunity and miss, and it's going to try and take a claw at you with its talons.
Okay.
Ooh, and it does so. I'm going to need you to take 3 damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
3 damage. Con save. How about a 7?
How about a 7? A 7 is going to mean you're going to take an additional 6 acid.
Oh, can I use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements on that?
You may, actually.
Thank you. I've never done this before, so we're gonna find out together what this looks like. I absorb all 6 of it.
All 6?
Apparently.
Wow. As the acid starts to seep a little bit into your skin, but then it's immediately drawn back out and evaporates into the air. This one is going to claw this archer with that same style of attack, and the archer is going to look pretty roughed up. The guards and civilians' turn. Edmund is noticing that you are being attacked, is going to try and take another swipe. You stay away! And a slash. And he does finally get a hit in.
Yeah!
Getting this thing pretty close to death. The archers finish it off. And as they do, Edmund just looks at you. My lord Lara, are you all right?
I'm well, thank you. How about you?
I'm still a bit hurting in the head, but appreciate the assistance.
Yes, I recommend staying back while we finish cleaning up.
Very well.
Good man.
And
okay, is that last one still up on the end of the wall?
No, it's not. As the archers lay in as best they can. Yep, just a barrage of arrows. Let's see. This guard is going to try and swipe at this blotling. Splatling's a little hurt. They do not get a clear shot on the hawk. This one is going to escort this civilian. They have escaped.
Woo.
This one is going to escort this civilian. They have escaped. And I think that's, yeah, the rest of the hawks are, nope. Yeah, the rest of the guards, these three are going to take the disengage again and trying to move outside of the difficult terrain that you have, Buck. They're going to come over here and down here. And
it's not difficult terrain for them.
Oh, that's right. They're allies, so they're just going to move through it.
Yeah, it's only enemies.
Oh, heck yeah.
Wonderful. They're nearly escaped.
Unless any of them look like enemies.
Then Layra, it is your turn again.
Right. So let's get the bird out of the way first, just again, because that makes things easier for me. We're just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and a flyby attack on that geyser thingy. So let's roll my spell attack. Oh, I might have needed to roll a concentration check before I get too big for my britches, because I did take damage. So how does that work?
You have to roll and beat either half the damage you took or 10, whichever one's higher. So you didn't.
So I have to beat 10.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I did it.
Hey,
okay, good.
All right. Well.
Anyway, as I was saying, spell attack. I rolled.
That is going to be enough.
Okay, that's good. Let me just grab.
If you
my
can beat an 8, you kill it.
Well, let's see. D8 plus 6 because so we have to add 2 to this because of the spell level. Plus 2, so 9.
Yeah, it's dead. You just slash.
Yeah.
Just bird is putting in the work.
That bird is killing it.
That is my savior.
I am a little bit worried about Buck. And I also have only been focusing on my half the battlefield, so yeah, there's still some problems past Cecilia. So
wait, so everybody here got away safely?
They're right here. They're very close. One more turn and they will make it safely.
Right.
Yeah.
So I am going to use my second wild shape of the day, and I am going to turn into a giant owl.
Hello?
Is on the list of things that you let me do, so I don't know how to make this display on Beyond 20 or whatever.
Is this a giant owl large shape or medium?
This is large.
Large. All right, I'll give you
it's
a wing.
It's a large beast, but its challenge rating is only 1/4.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Wait, no, I didn't want the picture. I wanted the stats. Come on.
Yeah, get the picture.
Wait, you're the same owl as me.
Yes.
Let's
Bring that picture
go.
up. Put the
Well,
picture
this is wildly
on.
unhelpful.
Owl friend.
Yeah.
You guys are just gonna have to trust me that I have the stats pulled up, and it looks pretty cool. Oh boy. So I do only have 60 feet of movement, so I can't close with anything except maybe. Is this flying one that's on Buck? This little guy? No, hold on. I have the wrong.
A giant owl.
Yeah. So is this one high enough up that I could conceivably like nail it with a flyby, or is it just? Am I basically just gonna have to get down to flying level? Remember, it's 80 feet.
I'm gonna be generous and say yes, it is within range.
Well,
It's pretty high up in the air.
Awesome. Then I would like to just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Hi, Buck. 50, 55, 60.
Some kind
And
of
I'm out there
giant
somewhere.
owl.
I also cannot talk in this form. So we're going to try my Talons attack, which it's just a melee weapon attack. It's just +3 to hit.
Question, is wild
yes.
shaping an action or bonus action?
Wild shape. Oh, you're right. Wild shaping is an action. I can't do that. All right, then I just flew kind of down in the general vicinity. I'm preparing to engage with the fight next turn. I'm on my way. Nobody panic.
Big Lyra.
Fritz,
Jeez.
another bird is contesting the sky.
There's
I
birds
just get the
everywhere.
idea of Buck being like, "Oh, hi, wait a minute." Like, the owl in the corner. I go, Fritz, wait, no, hold on.
All
right.
Owls are notoriously silent flyers and killers.
Maybe I should take a note out of that book. Anyway, 30. I'm gonna
Fritz
fly.
screaming.
Yeah. Just double check it. Yeah, that was 30.
Bird.
Ka-chow. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hit you with my crossbow again,
I
friend.
don't see any lightning.
Oh no!
Ooh, you are rolling horrendously today. Unfortunately.
It's okay.
What's
I'm
up?
saving my luck for another day.
All right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this one is also going to go wide, but it does continue to keep the attention of that hawk on you.
Good.
Anything else, or is that
And yeah, I think I'm fine.
next? Are the blotlings? I'm pretty sure all the blot. Nope, there's this one that is going to try and grapple you, Buck. So
If it's an attack, he gets advantage. By the way.
advantage, right? It is not an attack. It is going to be a saving throw, or
Okay.
contesting athletics or acrobatics rather, because it's going to try and suck up your hammer the same way it sucked up the sword.
I do get advantage because I'm raging.
You do.
Gosh.
15. Okay. It rolled a 14. Lucky you. And it
I also
goes.
get an extra.
You can see its tendrils kind of lash out to try and pull in your hammer, but you're able to break it off. Luckily, it wasted its action doing that.
Nice.
Next are the geysers. There's one more. It's gonna try and take further shots at Cecilia, which I forgot to use her action, but she's just gonna attack some stuff. It's going to blast at her. You can see that she's starting to look a little bit exhausted. As she has been getting a lot of attention from these blot things. I think that's the only guys that are left. Yep. Next are the hounds. There's just one. It's just gonna attack Cecilia, just as always. Buck, your turn again.
I'm gonna try and hit the Blout Hawk, and I will still.
The hawk is
attack.
quite high up in the air.
Oh,
He's
never
got long
mind.
arms, though.
Yeah, sorry, that's the
I do have long reach.
Can
but
you reach like 30 feet?
No, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot.
Magic again.
Go Paget, extra bugbear arms.
I will-
There's a crit in there.
Is that is that at
yeah,
the blotling
maybe-
then?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Yep. You smash it to bits. It is completely a puddle.
I will run over to help. How much is that? I can get here. I don't know if this.
It does not have an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, well then I will go up to where she is and help Cecilia.
Just in time for another AoE attack.
I'm here.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't see you there.
All right.
And that's my turn. That's my turn.
Wonderful. Cecilia looks pleasantly surprised by your presence. Word.
I'm helping.
You can see that Andre is like panting and clutching his side,
Yeah.
and he is not too happy at the comment you threw at him.
I'm going to sort of awkwardly walk away for a second. Let's do 5, 10, 15, and then walk back the same distance. And just looking back at the battlefield as I'm walking, I'd help him onto the little disc here and just say, you gotta, she's incredible.
I don't need you to tell me that.
I just
Why don't
keep
you just
looking at the
focus on what you're
battlefield.
good at, huh?
Oh, he's the worst. Tip him off the disc.
Yeah.
No one has to know.
No, I'm definitely going to dispel it. He's going to fall on his ass. But
Just let it get higher up
God.
first.
I'm going to start on my next turn, just walking back. That's my whole turn.
You can see he's really upset. Go, come on, bring me back into the walls.
He's saying that the instant I put him on it.
Wow.
Next are the Hawks, and they are seeing that she is heavily hurt, they're going to start swarming Cecilia.
No!
Wait, come kill this guy. No. Where are you going?
They are just laying into her, just spitting acid. And this one's going to claw. And Cecilia is going to use a reaction. You can see that her scales start to harden like stone as she huddles up and is going to reduce the damage that she takes. Next are the guards and civilians, and this one is the last one. Moving the civilians, they are home free, and the archers all take aim directly towards the blot, but still holding fire. So there are a few civilians left. And you can see Andre just seeing that you are half-heartedly helping him, he's just gonna be like, rotten roots, screw this! And he's going to hop off and start running himself.
Best of luck to him.
Lyra. Actually, wait,
Okay.
Cecilia needs to take a turn, I'm sorry.
Yes.
So she used her reaction to harden up, and she's going to take an action. And she looks at you, Buck, and just calls out, see if you can keep up. and is going to take a bite into this one and try and throw it at the geyser. Yep, she just like picks it up, chucks it at the geyser. She misses the geyser, but this hound is dead.
Still pretty cool.
And she's going to try and take a swipe at the one in the air and miss.
Okay.
Now it's Lyra's turn. You are a
See
giant
if you
owl.
can keep up.
Owl.
All right, well, first things first, my smaller bird, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, flyby, 35, 40.
Flyby.
So let's just see if we can do anything with that. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Fritz. I'm getting all of your good rolls today.
That's okay. I get it. You have another bird you like better.
No! All right, it's
I
gonna be whatever this is
understand.
+2. So that's 11
Okay,
damage.
yep, that'll kill that Blot Hawk easily.
All right, and now the bigger bird. 5, 10,
Scourge of
15,
the sky.
20, 25, 30. Fly by!
So scary.
Okay, there we go. Just kind of circling around. So we're gonna try and fly by on this bad boy. So for that, it looks like my melee weapon attack. So I get all the stats and attacks of the thing I wild shape into, right?
Yep.
Yeah, all your
So
physical scores turn into the beast.
All right, then I'm going to assume my attack action is basically the same. So let's just roll this.
Ooh,
Oh my
that's
God.
That's a nat 20, that is. I don't know why it's not showing up
Again? Wasn't that
I
the
don't-
previous one?
No, that one was a dirty 20.
Oh, I don't see
This is just a +3 to hit melee weapon attack talons thingy.
Yeah, Chad can't see it for some reason. It's not showing up in my roll 20 for the stream.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
that
see it
might be
either.
because I had to click it from. So I'm on D&D Beyond for the stat block for the giant owl, and it lets me click it onto it.
It lets me
Oh.
do that with the animal companion under my extras, like I can kick with butterscotch.
Okay, I see what it is. It says
Whoa,
to
not butterscotch,
GM on my
Oh,
little
to
message
GM.
thingy, so
I
you
see.
can see it.
I can
but
see it.
chat can't see it. But it is a natural 20. We swear.
It is a natural 20. She rolled a 23.
I did. Okay, so it says it's 2d6 plus 1 slashing damage. So for the crit, how do we?
We're going to roll 4d6 and then plus the thing twice.
Okay, so 4d6 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay. Is it exclamation point R or slash R?
Slash R.
Slash R 4d6. Okay, and then we'll just add 2. Wow, that's a
Yeah,
that's a bad roll.
Yeah, you
Well, it's
slash at
13.
this hawk,
All
it's
right.
dead.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, good start for the giant owl form, I gotta say.
Giant spiders where it's at.
Molding.
Giant spider will be next time. I needed to get off the
All right.
wall.
Fritz.
Hi. Okay, I'm gonna fly over to here. Oh wait. Okay. Just gonna make sure I remember the right square. Okay, and. Oh yeah, that's within my range. This little bozo here, right?
Whoa.
Right? I'm
Watch
going.
the language.
I'm going
Yeah,
to hit the bozo.
That's how you
I'm
say
not gonna hit the bozo.
No.
Ah!
You know what? I emotionally damaged it. That's all that matters.
You emotionally damaged it, and you
And,
fired it, and I'll say it hits and destroys this barrel and grabs its attention.
Okay, cool.
Next, all the
Devastating.
blotlings are
I made a
dead.
better owl now.
Remove that.
No!
The blot geyser, seeing you, Fritz, is gonna try and shoot a blast at you instead of Cecilia.
All right, I am okay with that.
And it is going to hit you for
No!
5 force damage as a beam of arcane energy blasts into you.
Okay. I'm still standing. About.
Better than I ever
All the
did.
hounds are dead. And now, Buck, your turn once again.
I will run up to the geyser and do the only thing that I'm good for, which is hitting it with my hammer and maybe
Smash.
not hitting it.
Buck
14
smash.
will hit it and smash it to bits. Well done.
Yay!
Splatters into a bunch of chunks, seeps into the ground.
Stanky.
Yeah, anything
then-
else?
Not really. I mean, I'll move back to maybe like here because I have enough movement, and then I'll end my turn.
Now it's word.
Oh, that damn waste of food. I don't know, just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
If
I'll
you
go
like
ahead and
hold Q while you're moving around and like press it at each individual point, you can like
Yes, if you hold your token and right click while you're holding it down, you can see how far you can go.
Well, you can also just right click while you're holding.
Oh, okay.
I was just kind of meandering. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my short bow and see if I can make some work of that little guy up there in the sky. I can't.
You cannot, sadly. It goes a little wide.
Just dicks off Cecilia a little bit.
Just, as I'm over here, I'll definitely spit in the direction of the old man again. That's my turn.
Oh my gosh. The one blot hawk is left. It's going to try and escape. It's going to fly off away.
They're smart enough to want to escape? How interesting.
To where?
Not only is he a horrible monster, but also I'm projecting.
A nondescript direction as it starts to fly up and away.
Quickly, describe that direction.
Southeast.
That's almost the exact opposite of if we're using a standard compass rose on this map.
Yes, because this map is oriented to the south is north in our perspective.
Cool.
Lastly, the guards and civilians, they're gonna try and fire at it, and you see one of the guards is like, shoot the straggler, and they're all firing at it. Nobody is able to land a shot.
Dang.
All right.
Lyra.
Dang.
All right. Let's go,
Fritz.
bird. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fly-by.
Fly by.
All right, let's just see if that... Come on, buddy.
I hope
be
it
so
misses.
funny.
I hope Fritz gets it.
That is a 24. All right.
Okay.
This bird is
This is the bird.
Lord of the Skies, apparently.
The bird.
So
Yeah,
that's 9 damage total.
absolutely slicing it up.
The real MVP, my bestial spirit.
The bird in the dictionary when you look up what a bird is.
And that
Okay.
is going to be initiative. If I could pause the music, please, or I'll just delete it.
I suddenly feel very insignificant.
No. I only learned my bird skills by watching you.
It's
And that
okay,
is
at
going to
least you
be
can
initiative.
fly.
Well done.
Yay!
0 survivors, 0 non-survivors. I think we saved everybody.
No
And-
big black cyclopses to show up and beam psychic damage directly into our
Oh, thank
heads.
goodness.
Lyra, we can't understand you. You're a giant bird.
Oh, I'm not talking.
It's okay, I can understand.
That thing is
think-
squawking something crazy.
I can cast speak with animals. Wait.
Let me move over here. Word, get behind
not
me.
animals.
There's a giant, there's a
Jesus.
giant owl. Get behind me.
I climb onto your back again.
The blot has taken a horrifying form as a giant bird.
I'm just gonna land on this house and just hang out.
Oh, God.
I want to hang out with the
watching
big bird.
us.
Kind of nice being big and feathery. Perfect. We can
Yeah,
get
it's
all
nice,
the
isn't
birds
it?
in order of height. Let me just.
Wait, I go over to
Perfect.
the
A Russian nesting doll of
Yeah,
birds.
Matryoshka birds. So big owl, and then Fritz on my back, and then tiny bird on Fritz's head.
And I take the picture.
Yeah.
Say heart of Elynthi, and then I take the picture.
I
You can
burn some
see,
incense in honor of this bird.
Once the rest of the blot has been taken care of, Cecilia, still in her dragon form, is looking around with no blot remaining. She calls out, "Is everyone all right?"
Peachy keen. It's like blood is running down my leg.
And she looks down at you all. You know, I had this under control.
Yep.
Just cocks the head. Doubt.
You did more than any of us could have done. Like sit down on one of the steps. Ugh.
And you can see that her dad has stopped his escape and run up and called out, "Under control. Did you see that hound? It nearly got me." And
I throw a
Cecilia
rock
just
at him.
transforms back into her normal form and tries to pay him no mind.
Good.
I'll do the same, even though it's very hard.
As she looks back to you all. You all should have been inside. It's safer at the Colosseum.
That's not our job.
Yeah, if we wanted safe, I don't think we would have gone on this journey.
She crosses her arms at that and looks a little bit surprised. And she takes a deep sigh, closes her eyes, lifts her fist up as if she's about to throw a punch, and instead points it forwards for a bump at you, Buck.
Oh, heck yeah. I give her a bump.
Quick, flip the coin. See if
we
you
do
crit fail.
Can we do the cool, I feel like I've referenced this before, like the Predator hand clasp.
The man
that we do, like
handshake?
yeah.
Man shake.
Yes.
Dylan.
I'm just putting her portrait for immersion's sake. And
Incredible.
through gritted teeth, but she relaxes her shoulders a bit. Thank you, pilgrims, for your assistance. Even though I didn't need it, it's the thought that counts.
Anybody?
How much can my eyes roll in this
Pinot
form?
Grigio?
All the way, you can roll your head all the way
Yeah,
around.
all the way around.
That's so true.
You can see the backs of your eyes from inside your ears.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah, owls are weird.
Hey,
You have ears.
no.
Oh no, you don't. Those are like big eyebrows.
I don't. I don't have ears.
You got the
The old feather sideburns thing.
Yeah.
I can't cast spells in this form, but word is bleeding out, so I'm probably going to turn back and cast Cure Wounds.
No, thank everything. You are an angel.
Well, we were, I guess, done with the, done with the challenge, and we have the heart. So thank you for that. I think the plan, if I'm remembering correctly, was to go back to the sands and kind of tie one on. If you're not doing anything. I mean, if you're not doing anything else.
I would love to have a pint, but I've got to do a bit of paperwork after this. Guards, official stuff, and all that nonsense. But
You can't take a break.
not yet. Such is the life of being dragon.
Well, I don't think I meant the shores earlier. I said the sands.
Yeah.
I don't think we're. I'll look at Fritz and Lara and I don't think we're planning on leaving tonight. So we'll probably be around if you wanted to meet up with us. I mean, I don't want to speak for anyone else.
We'll keep a chair open for you.
I bet I could
you
drink you
got a
under the
minute.
table.
Yes.
She crosses
Speak
her
her language.
arms and finally gives you a smile since the first time since before the little tournament. Oh, is that a challenge?
And you bet it is.
And you can see
boy.
approaching the party is Andre. He wipes a tear from his eye. Oh, sorry, that was really stupid. Anyway, Cece, I'm going to need...
hear something?
Yeah, I'm just talking to my daughter, that's all. Cece, I'm going to need a couple of plat for me and the boys for tonight, so once you're done cleaning up this mess,
so
I'll...
loud today. Is that some kind of
Aren't you
ring
on
in my ear,
retirement?
maybe?
I am on
Or did someone
retirement.
else eat meat?
What's that?
Oh, it's that thing. Can you shut up, please?
And you can see Cecilia's trying her best to not acknowledge her father, and he steps a little bit closer.
I'm going to put myself between them.
He takes a step back at this massive owl that just landed before him. And he just calls out to Cecilia. Let me just show his little portrait.
He's so pretty.
Hey, Cece, come on. You're going to let these farmers, in the way? Come on.
I'm just
And
going to stare unblinking at him. Turn my head a little bit.
seeing you stand up for her, Cecilia is just like, go away, Dad.
Yeah.
Andre looks back at her and putting one hand to his ear. What was that? I'm sorry, I'm getting pretty old. My hearing ain't so good no more.
I'm going to puff up a little bit and just kind of foosh my wings.
Give me an
Just kinda settle
intimidation.
in.
Give me an intimidation at advantage.
We all
Sure.
kind of close in on her.
Intimidation. Oh, it's charisma based. That's not good. I'll just roll it twice. Oh, wait, hold on. I remember how to. Do I? Yes.
Can we collectively give her like the help action?
Oh my God.
She already
Please
has
do.
advantage.
Oh,
I just rolled so badly.
Oh no! How could you?
I just look so adorable in this form. There's
You
no
do.
helping
It's
it.
such a cute owl.
Yeah.
You already have one. We love that one too.
Cecilia
I-
says again, go away. And not being intimidated at all by you, Lara, Andre just goes, oh, listen, there's no need to get moody just because you got your ass handed to you by a bunch of farmers, huh?
Old man, you're bleeding out.
Or you will be soon.
Little does he know I laid this battlefield with daggers exactly where I know he'll walk back.
Cecilia puts a hand on, leans down to put a hand on you, Word. He's not worth it. Come on.
I've had my fun.
Let's go get crunk.
Let's get watered.
As we're walking past, could I just be like, sorry, we're borrowing her tonight. Any messages, forward them to me. Yeah, well, pass
she
them on.
continues with you guys, and he's just calling out. He throws his arms out. Remember where you came from. Don't forget, I'm the one who put you there. And then she stops, turns around, and goes and clocks him in the face. He is knocked out cold. And she calls out to the guards, someone get a cleric.
I almost want to recast the spell just to tote him through town.
Oh, shame.
not
I'm
worth
all out of
it.
cure wounds.
Why would you do that?
She just kind of pats you on the side, Fritz, and then she just goes, thanks. To all of you.
Yeah.
Boy.
And you
I'm gonna
all
get to
head
drink
back
someone.
into the wall,
Yeah.
back into New Sky. And we can take a little break there because I need a bio break.
Yes, good idea.
Little break.
So we shall take a little break. We will return at, let's say, 30 past the hour.
Perfect.
How far out is that?
Water.
Oh, excuse
It's like 15 minutes.
Oh, see,
15 minutes. Be right back.
Making more friends to go drinking with. Let's go!
Woo!
Like that both of you can fly, and that's one of Word's biggest dreams.
Also, I'm large, and I think you're small, so I think I can carry you without encumbrance.
You can carry me in
I've
like
been able
one
to carry
claw.
them pretty well.
Yes. Oh, incredible. We can be that bit from Rescuers Down Under where...
Oh my god.
Is that the one where the kid rides
Yeah,
the
the
giant
second
eagle?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Australian one.
Yeah.
That one was cool.
Oh,
These are
boy.
weird movies.
I think I saw them in like a hospital waiting room when I was 6. I don't remember anything about them.
That's the kind of vibe they give off, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how I watch the Ice Age movies too.
That's like a dentist office movie. That and,
Oh, yeah, that one.
Finding Nemo. I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
Finding Dory like 3 times in the same dentist office.
Oh.
That's not good. I will be right back. My mouth is
Yes.
dry.
I will also be right back. All right, chat, behave. You know how it is. All right, let me just... There we go.
How are you pooping that much?
Hello. Who dare?
Just got that song stuck in my head from the old commercial for, I forget what it is, but it's like this little girl who's singing and dancing about animal crackers in her soup and monkeys and rabbits that do the loop. It was like they converted an old black and white TV show. Is it Little Orphan Annie?
Not sure.
Hello.
Huh. Yeah, went from black and white to full color, and that was Shirley Temple. Thank you.
Shirley Temple. I remember those commercials.
Yeah.
That was the most satisfying punch I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I swear Fritz isn't an alcoholic. They're just a sailor. There's a big difference, okay?
Part of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a
Alcoholic
sailor,
for people
alcohol
who
is just a
don't
normal
need
drink.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder what a sailor's alcohol is like.
Well, I know they get a daily helping of a tot, which is like, I forget if it's like 2 shots a day or 2 shots per meal or something.
Drink 2 shots in the morning. I drink 2 shots at night.
Yeah.
Take 2 shots in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I take 2 shots in times of peace and 2 in times of war. I take 2 shots before I take 2 shots, and then I take 2 more.
2 more. Yeah. Yeah, I know the main thing, like the reason that they liked whiskey so much, it isn't even really like that they had a good time with it. It's just that it kept so much better than water because of how toxic it was. My drinking crew has a Navy problem. It's funny.
Also, I wanted to bring this up. I was thinking of singing it, but I think I'm too nervous, so maybe another time. But I saw someone in one of the comments of the Theory
the Adventure
YouTube
Time
videos. Yeah, they made fan lyrics for Everything Stays, but with all the things. I won't curse you with my singing, but I don't know. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I'd actually love to hear someone do that.
I did sing it on my karaoke stream. Oh, but I don't want to like curse people.
I'm back.
The bottom of the comments. Yeah, I saw it. I really liked it.
Also, Logan, I think your noise gate is like maybe a little bit too low or high, depending, because your mic is constantly on for the Discord thing.
Is there something audible in the background?
Yeah, there is a white noise, I think. I think if you just up the sensitivity a little bit so that it only picks up your voice to activate.
Can I do that? I think it should be fine in the recording if I can just do that in Discord
it's fine. Like, it doesn't mess with the quality. It's just purely for the little graphic on the stream.
Oh,
because that's constantly on, even when you're not talking.
All right.
You can't see, but I'm smiling very big.
Yeah, it's been a while. How have you been, boy?
Pretty good. We've got a storm right now, so it's a little chilly, but nothing too bad.
There we go. That fixed it. Good job.
Yeah, I got it like right on that level. It looks so loud in Discord. I tried like tuning everything off, but there's like 4 air pumps and then a bunch of water filters and stuff. I have too many fish tanks.
It's all good. We can barely hear it.
Oh, what fish you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the living room and 2 in my bedroom, which is too many.
I don't fully remember what my mum has, but she has a big tank downstairs. I know she has neon tetras, and then she has some other fish. And then in our front garden, we have poor man's koi, which I actually have tattooed on me.
Poor man's koi, that's cool.
Or like poor man's poi.
Hey, in my bedroom, I have a giant yo-yo loach. I didn't know that they got like stupid big. So he's like a little god in this Japanese garden tank. And then there's a fire eel in there that's really pretty. And then I have some coolie loaches with. I just really like the noodle fish. They're the best. Then just a bunch of random guys like panda mollies, black mollies. I forget what the panda guys are. Yeah, I just randomly go into the shop and pick whoever looks cool at the moment. I would love an axolotl, but they take very specific tanks.
Yes, and you probably don't want to mix them with fish because the fish will eat their gills.
And they will try and eat the fish and then choke on them and die. They're so stupid.
Yeah, we used to have axolotls.
They're so dumb, but their bodies like are immune to everything and can regenerate parts of their brain. They make no sense, and they're only in Mexico. They're extremely endangered, if not borderline extinct or on track to extinct in the wild. There is a shit ton of them in the pet market, though. So they essentially are just going to become dependent or symbiotic in humans, which is interesting to think about.
They're very fun creatures.
Yeah, they're cute, and they like looking at their own
dumb as a rock.
games.
Ours, you could put a worm in front of their face, and they would not understand it was food. And we're like, eat it, please.
Little frog brains. I love all the videos of people feeding the frogs, and they either attack the ground, another frog, or the person feeding them. They, without fail, will never actually get the frog.
I love one video I found where they tried to feed the frog a grub, but the frog like almost grabbed it like with its hand and like threw it away, like get that shit out of my face.
Oh yeah. Or there's the one where he's like on the edge of a bridge or something, and he tastes a bug and it's toxic, so he spits it out and then shoves it off.
Frogs are hilarious.
They're great. Oh yeah, Mudkip was an Apolotl. That's my favorite starter.
It's a good one. Good choice.
Best pet I've ever owned, and I can't recommend these enough if you have the time and patience. Bearded dragons.
Yeah.
Genuinely, such fun creatures.
Aren't
I
they
love
like
them.
real low maintenance though?
Compared
they
to others,
can
yeah,
be.
but they're still. They take a
I feel
while.
like they're low maintenance, but you do have to keep an eye on them. Like you have to monitor that they're getting heat, that they like have a place to sunbathe, that they have nutritious diet. It's like them themselves are pretty low maintenance, but like the care
setup is
for them can
expensive.
be
All the accoutrements you have to buy for them is a lot, and then once you have everything, it's kind of like taking care of a house plant.
Yeah, and you have to bathe them sometimes because they're struggling to molt, and sometimes they're not getting enough calcium, so you have to try to make sure that they eat bugs covered in calcium, and then they're a fussy little thing and won't.
For frogs. Yeah, reptiles and amphibians are really finicky to keep for some reason.
Ours really liked Adventure Time.
What does that pertain to? Did I miss a topic gap? What does Adventure Time have to do with bearded dragons?
Oh, I was saying like ours is like my bearded dragon really liked Adventure Time.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes,
I like animals that watch TV.
they're quite loving too, of creatures.
I believe it. I like that turtles, when they like you, or tortoises, when they like you, they'll just stare at you. Just sit there and look.
That's so strange. I found one picture of my mum's fish tank for you. Here we go. Took forever. I'll put it in the pop-out chat.
Boop. Ooh.
I was a big fan of the know your place trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you got that reference.
Yeah. That's a really cute tank. There's a lot going on there.
It's so much better now. I have to take a picture tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a bunch of stuff that is just going to grow exponentially.
Oh, there's now like a massive like tree in there because we have a really big fish that sleeps in there, and then my mum likes to make like tons of different levels of density, so if the fish don't get stressed because it's in the living room we walk by. So she's like, well, if they want to hide, they can hide.
That's also good for nursery tanks, so that the smaller fries and stuff have a place to hide, so that their parents will not eat them.
Yeah, we had a problem with that once.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
One of the tanks in my room is just for breeding. We're going to get some guppies in there soon.
No.
Guppies.
I think neon tetras are my favorite. They just look like the little neon dashes through them. It's so cute.
Oh, shoot. Spoilers for the Mario movie.
Yahoo! All right, chat.
Spoiler,
Who's seen
I'm
the Mario
Mario.
movie and did you like it?
I think Joe Cat and I are in agreement that it's the Mario movie.
Yeah,
That's it.
I liked
Mario
it.
movie.
I will not say it's a great movie.
I give it a 5.5. Like, it's worth seeing, but it is just as forgettable as a lot of other 5s or 4s.
Yeah.
Mario is in it out of 10.
It's Mar 10.
I didn't actually hate Chris Pratt's performance.
No, I think it's the
It was
best
fine.
case scenario where Chris Pratt's performance was serviceable. It did not ruin the movie, and I think that's best case scenario.
fair.
It's kind of forgettable, actually.
With the most lines out of the
Yeah.
movie,
He's easy to dunk on, and I don't feel too bad about it, but
No,
I think after a certain point, the dunk has to be funny, because after
Yeah.
a while, it's like, we're just being mean now.
Yeah.
Like,
It's circling the same jokes.
And it's not like
Yeah.
he can't do good work. I mean, you look at Lego Movie,
Yeah.
you know, like
No, he's done well in a lot of his roles.
He's one of those
that doesn't speak
actors
for
who kind of-
character, but-
yeah. He kind of always just seems like a variant of himself, which is fine. You know, so does David Tennant, and he fucking rules
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like every David
yeah.
Tennant character is a different flavor of David Tennant, but
My
they're all very,
guess-
very David Tennant.
my guess is the discontent with the casting is just because they're all A-listers that we're kind of tired of seeing.
Yeah,
it's stunt casting.
Yeah.
Whereas instead of casting actual trained voice actors, they cast people who have a completely different skill set. And then we're like, it's almost
power.
like this person is used to being able to act with their entire body and face, and thus gives a slightly subdued performance when forced to portray a character with only their voice.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a different field. I genuinely, like, if they had cast Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Toad or something, I would have actively boycott the movie a lot harder.
I don't mind Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Let him retire,
Jack
please.
Black. Yeah, Jack Black was the best performance in the movie, to no one's surprise.
Of course.
The smallest performance. They gave him almost no screen time.
Oh,
Logan,
boo.
who would you want? Who's your ideal Toad cast? If you're fan cast in this movie, you got to choose your number one Toad cast for this. Who are you picking?
James Earl Jones. But like 40 years ago, James Earl Jones, when he could really hit the bass.
When he was in Fences. Fences, James Earl Jones.
Wait, real answer. Keith David. He can still hit that bass.
Keith David, yes.
Just give me Goliath voice.
Maybe an AI
but out of Toad.
Andre the Giant.
An AI recreation of Andre the Giant, you said?
No.
No. I don't want to encourage that.
Every time I've heard an AI vocal performance, it sounded bad. It's like what they've been doing with poor Mark Hamill in the more recent seasons of whatever fucking Boba Fett or Mandalorian. It's like, just pay Mark Hamill. It still sounds basically the same.
Who's the girl who did Timmy Turner? Tara Strong? Is she still in business? She's still doing
Yeah,
stuff?
Tara Strong's still
stuff.
working.
Yeah.
Tara Strong's going to be able to do that voice until she's fucking 80.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she could probably. I haven't heard her do a voice like that, but I believe that's very within her range.
I hate to say it, but I think most voice actors just kind of do that. It doesn't pay as well as most other acting gigs,
Yeah.
and so I think they just do that till they die.
With Toad, you could
Ed
tell
Asner
that
is still
they
doing
genuinely pitch shifted him a little bit. Yeah.
Which, he was not intolerable. I think I like what they did with Toad. He sounded okay.
He was understated enough, and the few jokes that he they weren't all in your face, like over on the nose. Like when he had a big car in the Mario Kart thing, that was funny. It wasn't abrasive.
Yeah, this might go in conflict with what you believed, Red, about how like this is the worst case scenario. I believe this is the best case scenario in that the Mario movie was not annoying.
Well, here's the thing. If the Mario movie was bad, people would want to talk about it more.
That is
like,
true.
People still talk about the Super Mario Brothers movie from the 90s, which was a nightmare and a half, but it was like fascinating in its awfulness.
Right.
And a lot of it is genuinely quite fun. Whereas this one's like, the movie's fine. Like, the worst case scenario for me is always when I hear a movie talked up and then it comes out and I stop hearing about it. Like, that usually means that it wasn't
I can
bad.
see that.
It wasn't great.
It's the animated version of the Avatar movie, where it's going to gross as much money as anything ever could, and then no one's going to ever talk about it again.
Yeah, exactly.
And continue it. I do agree. Someone in the comments mentioned the nihilistic little blue star.
Yes.
The galaxy star.
Illuma.
It was cute. It stood on its own two legs, and it didn't interrupt the scenes too much. I was fine with them. I liked what he said.
Fine
Anyway.
with it seems to be the general conclusion about this movie.
I can see
with
why you might lament that it's not something more or less, because
weren't
you're right.
great.
It is not a conversation piece.
I have a
which is
fascination
its
with
own
bad
sadness.
movies. You can learn a lot from bad movies. You can't learn a lot from just kind of okay movies.
Yeah.
If you like bad horror movies, you should watch Dagon.
Anyway, it's 30 past the hour. Are we
Yes.
ready to get back
I'm
into
ready to
the
get
game?
back into it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's
Let's go.
Let's go. So you guys, let me just get this music back on.
All right, like, what's up, Twitch chat? Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
They did have,
Pause.
what's his name?
What the? The background color changed when I wasn't looking.
We're back to Nuba Sky.
Nuba Sky. You return to Nuba Sky, and Cecilia parts ways with you, saying that she'll think about it when it comes to your offer to have one last drink at the Soft Shores. And running up to you, pantingly, is Edmund, who kind of comes up, clutching his side, but saying, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I was supposed to be the one to protect you, and
Are you all right?
I am, and I'm grateful, my lord, but you ended up being the ones protecting me, and I don't know how to feel about that.
You're worth it, pretty boy. I like nudge Red.
We all need protecting sometimes.
Very much
he looks
so.
a little bit bashful at that comment word that you made, and he scratches his head. You really think so?
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think, Lyra?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was a lot from the brain.
Absolutely frozen in place.
Red in Roll20, could you change your name to Lyra? Just, I read that.
Oh, did I not?
No, it reset or something.
In the little
No,
chat.
it's showing as Lyra. It just won't let me do it up
It's
here.
fine. It
Oh, wait.
No, okay, no
they
worries.
can't
I
see the names at the bottom anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And he shrugs his shoulders, scratches the back of his head. Well, if I ever report back to Lord Antoine, which I will have to do eventually, he may very well say I wasn't a very good knight. I'm sure Lord Cecilia would give me an earful as well. I just can't help but feel I've failed as a knight yet again.
I don't really know
Anyone have
what.
a piece of paper?
Yes, I do have a notebook here, and he hands you a notebook.
All right. Everyone write kind words here. Give it like a review.
He's not getting that back, is he?
No, I'm putting nice words in it and like giving it a signature, just like he did a good job.
And
I'm handing it around like a birthday
4.5
card.
stars.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would knight again. Love Buck.
The best there ever was. Word. The other best there ever was. The better there ever was.
The betterest there ever was.
You can see that he is.
Scratched this out multiple times. You can decide on an
I
epithet for
erased the
yourself.
whole thing and just put he's the second best. From
You can
the
see
best.
he looks incredibly embarrassed. His face has gone red from all this, and he just sheepishly takes the notebook back. I don't know what to say. Thank you. You'll notice my armor's quite pristine, barely a scratch. It's because I've not really done much battle. It's not that I can't handle a sword or anything. I just am more of a glorified diplomat or anything, and the kingdom I hail from tries its best to stay out of conflicts due to a shady past. So I'm trying to rebuild relationships with the neighbors and the like. And so it's always nice to get a thanks every now and then.
You did well against an incomprehensible foe. It would be foolish to judge you so harshly.
You made it seem very comprehensible, considering, I guess, because you're locals and you're more attuned to dealing with the blot than I.
No, we were lucky. This could have been much worse.
Oh yeah.
Then all the better that you were there to assist us.
Maybe if we see you again, we'll spar sometime. Show you what real combat's like, face to face.
Oh my god.
Oh, my lord, that would be an honor. Absolutely. Well, I should be getting back to reporting to Lord Antoine. I do hope you the best of luck. I will inform the Lord that you participated in the battle, see if he cannot give you some sort of compensation for your due diligence. Thank you.
It would be very kind.
And just as he's about to leave, he is stopped by someone calling out, "Knight Edmund!" And he stops. Ooh. And you guys are all approached by a very tall and burly-looking elven man.
Oh.
Oh boy.
A buff elf. That feels weird.
And he's wearing a very ornate suit of some kind, dressed like he's ready for some kind of meeting with the Lord. And some of you may recognize that this is Lord of Trevasetta, Lord Nicholas Tiero.
Have we met him yet?
You have not met this man. You maybe have seen his face around. Maybe heard his name.
Man,
It just doesn't stop.
Trevasetta is far that's like the west.
To the west,
Western?
yes.
Yeah, okay, I remember Trevasetta.
This dude would be played by Chris Evans in the movie.
Oh yeah.
And he looks to you all, and I take it you are the Pilgrims of Satya.
A pleasure.
Nicholas Terejo, acting Lord of Trevasetta. I've come to observe how your progress was going, as well as tend to some business I had in Nuba Sky. Saw it as an efficient use of time. And although your fighting was impressive, I question the value of putting yourselves in harm's way so valiantly instead of seeking refuge in a more safely protected locale like the Colosseum. Please, tell me you wouldn't so also happen to have the dragon hearts with you while you were keeping the blot at bay?
Who has
There would not have been a safer place to put them.
He looks at you, Lyra, and he steps up close to you. You can see this man is 7 feet tall, has to crane his neck down.
How does this happen?
Milk.
He lifts his hand to squeeze the bridge of his nose. You do realize how much of a risk you have put the entirety of Elynthi just now?
I do.
I would hope so. He takes a step back. Do not misunderstand me. I merely would prefer for different methods of delivering the dragon hearts. Were I to have it my way, the process of revitalizing Querencia would be seamless and efficient. No squabbling, no sightseeing tours, and all the hearts would be within the life tree by the next day. But all the other lords called me mad for proposing such a heinous idea. Whatever the case.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
I think the people collecting the heart have to have heart. You make it boring, it doesn't become what it is.
I apologize for wanting an efficient way to keep our livelihood at bay.
What
Apology
method did you
accepted.
propose?
I proposed that they simply be brought forth to a central area and looked after by official means. Guards, myself, the other lords, and
That's
not,
actually a bad idea.
Yourself?
of course.
What makes you so valuable and right of
And
all
trustworthy.
this to do it? Yeah.
He steps up to you, Fritz, and dwarfing you in size because
I'm
I
not
run
even-
a province.
Look, I'll put my hand on his shoulder. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. My name is Buck. It's very nice.
He lifts a hand to interrupt you. I very well know who you are, Buck Baccarat.
Is Buck taller than him? This is important.
Oh, yeah.
How tall are you,
He's
Buck?
still. I think I said I was 6, like in the mid 6s.
Oh, come on,
I don't think I'm
You're
as tall.
Logan
as,
height?
No. No, I think I'm taller than 6 feet, but I'm
6'5".
No. I'm
Round up a few
high
inches.
6s. Okay, guys, everyone acknowledge that Runesmith is tall. Okay.
He's just
We
standing
all
on
get it.
tiptoes. No,
I've
don't
seen
worry
him in
about it. I
person.
got it.
Look, well, and no one's trying to disparage the way that you run. I've been to your city. It's a very wonderful place. But I think things not being the way that you want them to be, we've sort of been entrusted with this task, and although you have trepidation, we've been able to handle ourselves quite well so far. I mean,
Collecting the
So-
dragon hearts in a secondary location before bringing them to the tree creates a point of failure for the entire process that could easily be targeted by attack, which is most likely the actual trepidation many of the other lords had with your plan.
That
Give
kind of
me
stuff
a
usually works
persuasion
internally.
check.
Okay. Oh, another charisma, you say? Sure. What could go wrong? Oh my god. Okay.
Get him! Get him!
You know what you're talking about.
Facts and logic, baby.
Oh, you're talking to a politician.
Oh god.
He lifts his eyebrows. Perhaps you have a future in this whole business after all. Regardless, whatever the case may be, whether I want it or not, you do make a good point, and I have come to assist you. It's in everyone's best interest, after all, that Querency does not die, so consider this my contribution to that end. He waves his hand, and a few guards come to escort a cart of sturdy design, levitating a few feet off of the ground via some magical crystals, and being pulled by what looks to be a very strong and young, healthy horse. And you can see, just as this happens, Butterscotch runs back to your side, word.
Butterscotch. My blessing, my flesh and blood. I embrace butterscotch.
Is there room
And-
on the harness for 2 horses?
He sees the horse approach you. Seeing that you'll be traveling, you'll need supplies and a place to rest. The wilderness of Elynthi will give you no quarter, and neither will the blot. Inside, you'll find a week's worth of non-perishables, as well as assorted supplies for any unorthodox obstacles you may come across. And he looks over at Butterscotch, and you can see his eyes are fixated on her bad leg. That mare you have is likely not fit to pull the cart. The horse I provided will do just fine.
Who
very
said she
kind
was
of
going to
you.
pull a cart? That'd be rude. Butterscotch worth more than that.
So you will simply have a pet along with you then.
I don't care how you choose to see the situation that I'm in.
We're not going to put a label on this relationship.
Very
He's
well.
one of the family.
If you
He's also.
go on.
No, nothing, Gig. You go.
That was it.
Very well, if you insist. I merely had my own suggestions, but I have no demands to make on things that aren't mine.
We appreciate your assistance.
Lord Tahero, I presume then you're going to be heading back to, where it is that you're...
Where was he from again? He's from Trevicetta.
Yep.
I'm assuming you're going to be heading back to Trevicetta then, shortly, or...
Not shortly, no. I have business here. Firstly, you, Sir Edmund. And Edmund just kind of looks up. Pack your things. Starting tomorrow, you will be making for Trevicetta, and you'll be given further instructions as to your duties once you arrive. And Edmund's just like, but my lord, with all due respect, the pilgrims... And then he interrupts. Will not be needing your assistance any longer. You've done what has been asked of you, and now you have new orders. And Edmund just looks at the party a little bit. Very well. Thank you, my lord. He takes a bow to you all, and heads inward, and then he just kind of whispers, I will see you at the soft shores.
Of course. Do we still have his sending stone?
You do.
Cool. We're fine.
Can have late night calls with him later.
Okay, we don't need to...
Edmund
No, I mean,
departs.
just talking about cute stuff. What you did today.
We're very appreciative of the help that you've been offering us. Right, gang? We're really...
Yes.
Yeah,
like everyone's mad at him.
No.
No.
I
just
appreciate it
exhausted.
very much.
This has been an extremely long day. It felt like it lasted 3 weeks.
We fought like a dragon, and then we fought the blots, so we're a little bit banged up.
Of course, you're most likely wanting some rest. I will not get in your way. But if all else is done, I'll be doing business in the city hall. If you've any further questions for me, I prefer them now. Once I start my work, I don't like to be interrupted.
Understandable.
Not for me. Thank you for the patronage and the new fancy horse.
What is
this
the
one's
horse's name?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We had the same thought.
What's his horse's name?
Does it require one? It has a job to do, and it does it efficiently.
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
We both pat efficiency. What kind of horse is she?
You can see that it's got it's kind of like a white horse that's got like a cow pattern.
Okay.
Oh, I love those ones.
Oh,
Adorable.
what are the names of this? Like an Appaloosa? Is that the name of them?
Sure.
Is she a draft horse or a riding horse?
Is she big or really big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're both large.
Pretty big, cart pulling size, as someone who is not familiar with horses.
An Appaloosa, I think, is the one you're thinking of. I know that they
You could say
have.
maybe they're a, like, if you want a middle ground, you could say like a cob.
Yeah, sure.
Well, statistics-wise, draft horses are slower but have more hit points and are stronger than riding horses are faster.
Okay, I imagine it's probably that then, since it's
The
more
draft.
about stamina rather than going fast.
Efficiency, the Appaloosa, that's what we're going with?
Cool.
All right, I'll keep her on my...
Call it what you
Okay.
like.
Okay, they are a draft type. A cob is
you
a
want.
draft type. If you
Call it
want
what
to
you
know.
like. But if you've no questions, I have a new city to run.
Well, best of luck in your endeavors.
Wait, sorry, out of game, what does he mean by new city?
You can ask him.
Yeah, okay. If that's news to me, what do you mean by new city? What about Antoine?
Well, there's no harm in sharing, seeing as the public will know soon enough.
Ooh.
Lord Antoine Ballastar of New Biscay has been discharged of his seat as acting lord, of which I will be taking his place as governing remotely from Trevicetta.
Oh.
But Trevisetta's all the way on the other side of Elynthi.
Indeed it is. Hence I will be governing remotely. I'm merely here to do all the paperwork and business that requires my succession.
What impact will this have on the dragon's position in the city?
That is for me to worry about, and not you, pilgrims.
I suppose technically.
What I know from living here, like how the Lord is is the Lord like an appointed position, like by like a council?
Yes, it is an appointed position. You would know that this lord, the history of him is Antoine has mostly been kind of a fun kind of guy, and like, hey, he's very much a man of the people, for better and for worse. and sometimes maybe lets things slide more than he should. Very befitting of a place of merriment and gambling such as Nuba Sky.
And he said that he's been ousted through what means? I'll ask him.
Probably peaceful political ones, I'm sure.
Maybe I'm not understanding. In what way was Antoine ousted from his position?
Most of the council and I have come to an agreement, the Council of Lords, that Lord Antoine is not fit for his lordship, and that someone with a better handle on things should take his place. He has spent the past decade and then some ruling incompetently, allowing countless amounts of criminal activity to prosper due to lax slaps on the wrist he insists keeps the peace. I, for one, believe when a criminal commits a crime that it should not happen again. Interestingly enough, it was your own Lord Candela that was most against the idea, but hopefully she will see the results in time. Whatever the case may be, the details of this arrangement should not be of your concern, pilgrims.
Hopefully not.
He narrows one eyebrow at you, Lyra.
How does he do that? Explain to me what narrowing an eyebrow is, Joket.
Lowering one as an inquisitive look. Is there something you wish to say to me, Miss Lyra?
None that I haven't already said.
You have bad ideas.
How to fight.
Very well then. Is there aught else?
No. I think
I don't think so.
Nothing strong enough that I'm willing to put up with.
Should we return to the soft shores?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to go see how the bridge to our boat is doing. That was like a while ago. I feel like we caught something that we should check out. And I'd like to invite some of our friends to the tavern tonight.
Very well.
Nicholas takes his leave. Good day, pilgrims.
Good day.
Okay, and
I think we leave.
Someone does a stick up their
I feel
arse.
like every time one of these people leaves from us, we all turn to one another and be like, okay, so that's a person we don't like.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another
like, nah.
problem
We
for when we come
very,
back
like,
here.
Our compass for who we do and do not like is pretty clear, I feel like.
Yeah.
They might all be hot, but we don't like everybody.
Honestly, if the personality is rancid, there's not a lot you can do about it.
Fair enough.
I'm just worried about the, I don't know, blossoming evil empire forming in our wake around this guy.
Yeah, then maybe we should come back here after we get the next heart just to see what's going on.
Just to check in, pop the sending stone out, be like, hey,
Are
how's
you
the totalitarian dictatorship going?
So how's fascism?
so yes,
go to the
word.
song.
You're gonna go to the docks then? Who are you looking for?
Yeah. I am looking for my beautiful friend Paula the Rattler,
Ah, Paula the Rattler.
along with Jacob Joseph Jinkle and Storig.
Storig. Okay. Well, you do not find the other two as they have head back to Satya on their boat, but you do see Paula kind of just sitting at the docks. You can see she's fraternizing with some of the other sailors, but they do not seem to be giving her much of whatever she's looking for. She seems frustrated. She sees you approach.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in for her. What's the problem here?
I am trying to get another crew together.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is there any reason they don't like you? You were a pretty confident captain before. What's the deal?
I have nothing to offer thanks to you and your crew.
I mean, that was just a bad job. You really outplayed yourself.
Is there a reason you came here, or did you want to fling insults?
No, I'm here to help. Gentlemen. Is that not what you want from your boss?
Oh, yes, this old mess. Okay, but how do you wish to help? Go on, show me.
Well, in the initial, I was gonna invite you to drinks later, but right now it seems like you need some gentleman's help. Do you have a vessel?
I am in the process of gaining one.
And what's stalling that process?
Bad luck.
That's a little abstract. Bad luck doesn't stop me.
I can't lay bricks without clay, okay?
All right. I pull out 25 gold. Is this gonna help you at all?
She gets up from her seat. Why are you doing this, really? Everybody's got an agenda.
No, I told you my agenda, plain and simple, earlier. I am planting seeds.
Planting seeds. And what tree will this seed grow into?
One that, gives fruit to every branch involved. I'm just trying to build branches, and if you want to be involved, you'll get fruit. Like this.
And how do I know this tree is not going to get chopped down by some woodsman along the way?
Because I am the trunk.
This metaphor is getting very mixed.
And why should I trust this trunk to uphold itself? How do I know it's not full of rot?
Well, actually, it's a little complicated here because you did slight us earlier, and you need to pay us back. I'm just paying forward enough to where this is something that's even feasible for me.
She snatches the gold out of your hand. I'm keeping an eye on you.
I'm doing the same with you. You're welcome at the bar, if you want to be there. And I will walk back. I'm also curious, what happened with the bridge?
The bridge, you can see the trolls, the two trolls that were once arguing, now each have essentially a guard babysitter keeping watch on them to make sure they do their job.
Okay, cool.
Their squabbling has come to a violent end, as you can see that both of them have bruises and black eyes, and the bridge is currently in the process of being repaired.
All right.
If it's possible, I'd like to go to the gaming corner really quick because I'd just like to talk to Aurelia.
Yes, you may go to the gaming corner. Aurelia's there waiting for whoever. She's not waiting for anyone particularly, but she noticed you.
I don't know if Lara or Fritz want to come with me. I'll let them know that I just want to get some information about
may as well.
What's going on.
Well, I mean, if we want to hold down the fort at the soft shores in case Cecilia shows up, that might be a move, but...
I'll go sit. You guys go have fun.
You can come too.
Yeah, you don't have... It's whatever you want to get. What you guys want to do. I'm not trying to go off on like a secret personal mission or anything. That's what I'm trying to communicate to everybody. If you guys wanted to come, you're welcome.
I'll hop along then.
Yeah, may as well. Why not?
Yeah.
I'll sit down at Aurelia's table, and I don't know what game she's running, but I'll put 5 gold up for whatever game.
Yep, and she sees you, and when you sit, you see she puts one hand and kind of feigns a sigh of relief. Oh, Buck, you're back. Oh, it's nice to see. I'm so sorry about the misdemeanor earlier. I hope I can be forgiven.
Of course, Aurelia, you know that it's always a good time to play games. Speaking of playing games, I was wondering if I could gamble for a little bit of information here.
Information? Well, then that really depends. I could tell you about the upcoming weather forecast, or perhaps you're looking for something more behind the books.
I'll put 5 more gold to the 5 gold I already have on the table.
Give me a persuasion.
Very persuasive. Where is it?
Is anyone else with Buck?
I think...
Layra and Fritz, right?
Yeah, neither of us are particularly... well, I'm not particularly persuasive.
I don't know why it won't let me...
Actually, you know what? Give it with advantage since you're putting up gold as well.
Can we lay everyone out on the map?
For whatever reason, it's not like coming up for me. I don't know what's going on.
It said you rolled a performance.
Oh.
Might be roll 20 just lagging out.
Here, yeah, it's acting
There
a
we
little
go.
weird.
We'll take that one with a 15.
Okay, 15, yeah.
She pockets the gold and she looks around herself with her owl-like head, almost spinning it entirely around before spinning entirely back. Cool. What do you want to hear?
Well, we just had a run-in with a new lord of this town, Nicholas Tejero, and I just really need to understand what the heck's going on with him and Antoine no longer being the Lord. I figure you probably heard something about this.
Yes, Lord Nicholas. He's been having an eye on Nuba Sky for quite a while. Whatever might have happened, he's finally got an excuse to take over this place, and he's probably going to throw in quite a bit of regulations. I hear rumors. I just hear some things sometimes, that he's building something over in Trevisetta that requires a lot of money.
Oh, boy.
Well, obviously, I'm familiar with the fact that there's a lot of money coming in through this town, although coming as quickly as it is going, I'm sure you understand that.
Yes, and it seems Lord Tahero wants to keep some of it rather than let it circulate.
And being as a woman who I'm sure has some difficulties with regulation, how does the town feel about that?
Most people have been quite hush-hush, but I think the general consensus is that nobody likes him. He's a little bit too into himself and his plans. He's not open to other ideas. I've heard discussions from some of the lords that he can be quite stubborn.
And I'll put another maybe like 5 gold down on the table.
Speaking of that, is there any, how should I say this, non-official rulers of this town who take issue with his rise to power, or are they more connected to this?
She leans in real close. Quite the opposite. Have you perchance heard of the Underthrown Society?
Oh no, we have, haven't we?
Yeah. I'll lean. I'll just kind of nod.
They have been making a lot of moves. A lot of moves in Nuba Sky where they otherwise wouldn't. Methinks they're in cahoots.
And let's say, for the sake of argument here, that I'm looking to get into some of the business, some of my old habits. If I were to go looking for this Underthrown Society, where would I want to start?
You would want to start by doing something incredibly reckless and desperate, which I hear you're very good at.
I think that's enough talk for right now.
Was that a reference to something specifically, or did she have more to say? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that was pretty much it. She continues, all I'm saying is they like to see themselves helpers. You make yourself seem as though you need it, they'll find you.
Oh boy.
Always a pleasure, Aurelia. I'll make sure to stop by sometime. I've pushed myself up from the table. I think I've had about enough for today. Little beat up. Had a lot going on. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Before you go, Buck, she hands you back the 5 gold you just placed. Things are going to change around here, and I genuinely am sorry. I'm realizing nowadays I have to make more friends than enemies, especially with that new business suit on the seat. I'd rather figure who my friends are.
I'll sort of just kind of tip Milady. I'll tip my hat to her, and then just kind of walk out and sort of head to the soft shores with whoever's there.
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid of that.
Probably we're all
talking to Lara.
Well,
Yeah.
at whatever point.
Okay, so you guys head to the soft shores then.
Let's do it.
And
I'll tell.
Yep, go on.
Oh, go ahead.
You
No,
go.
I will just communicate whatever. I don't know what was said to, but I'll kind of. I don't know if you want that done role player wise, but I'll communicate to Lara and Fritz in word sort of what it is that.
Oh, I think I was the only one who wasn't there. Just run
I'll
it
tell
back
word
to
when I
me.
get back. I'll
Yeah.
Lara.
Run it back to me real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'll head back there.
Yeah, you'll be able to share the information, and I'll just retroactively say that you do.
It's the gist that happened. I kind of
The gist is that Underthrown Society, the weird conspiracy back home and the weird conspiracy here are probably the same conspiracy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh boy.
And that
So
Lord,
the Turtle Pope and the other guy.
and that Lord Nicholas may have connections to it.
To the Underthrown Society.
Father Omar was his name.
Oh yeah, Turtle Pope.
Yeah, and I'll say that you would relay this over time to Word. You can roleplay it out if you wish, but as you enter the soft shores, you can see that Rama and Edmund are actually already there and communing with each other.
Ah.
Yay, Rama.
Yeah, our boys.
Rama.
And you can see they're having a nice time together. They're sharing a pleasant drink, clicking glasses, and Edmund sees you all and just kind of waves you in. And Rama does as well. I'm so glad to see you all safe.
More than safe, we saved about half the people in this city, and they know my face, and that's on your wall.
Oh, that is wonderful. I am so sorry I didn't have time to prepare meals for your return. I only just got back from the Colosseum as the guards were escorting everyone. They only
of course.
just recently let us go back now that the blot is gone. Thanks to you, of course. Edmund has told me all about what happened.
Huh.
I also never got a proper chance to thank you for the wave of customers you gave me, if it were interrupted too soon.
No, they should be coming back, I'd imagine.
I would hope so.
Soon enough.
Perhaps. He scratches the back of his head a bit, but it made me come to the decision I wish to share with you now. I think I'm not cut out to be an innkeeper.
Gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a fair choice.
Yes, but I do have to thank you for helping me learn that. I have taken your words to heart, and I'm going to explore other avenues. Find my calling.
Word's eyes shoot open, and he darts out of the business.
Well, okay, bye, Word.
Oh, do you?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to run to the docks. I think I might have a new business acquired.
Oh. As you're running to the docks, you actually you see Paula is actually on her way to the soft shores, and she sees you running and kind of looks back. Whoa,
I have an opportunity for you, a real good one that's real obvious to me, which makes it very helpful for tracking you. There's a business that is for sale by a friend, and I don't think he wants anything to do with it. How do you feel about running a bar? Or hiring people to run a bar?
She cocks her head to the side. Is this some sort of bit?
You gotta trust me more. Just follow me, and I run back.
She just shrugs her shoulders. All right, little man.
Little man, you're tiny too. Shut up.
And so she follows you, and now there's 3 extra people in the soft shores. And as you run back, and Rama just continuing with everyone who's there. Oh, well, that was weird. Yes, it will be very difficult to give up my father's gift to me, but it will live on in me and my journey. So I do aim to sell it, which, although it's not its original purpose, will help me in my journey, which I'm sure my father would gladly have put all his efforts into doing so as well, innkeeper or otherwise.
I'm sure. Do you know what new direction you might want to take?
Perhaps journeying a bit. Try a little bit of adventure work, but I will have to find a group. If I can find people that's half as good as you are, I'm sure I will be absolutely fine. But even so, I would not mind a bit of advice from those with experience, such as yourselves.
Sir Edmund, how perilous is your journey home liable to be?
Edmund just kind of looks a little bit embarrassed. Well, that's a bit of a complicated question, as I live a few kingdoms down, and that journey is quite more arduous than I think Master Rama is planning. But well, regardless, I would advise, and he gives a little bit of advice, telling him to pack more than he needs to, more often than not, getting a lot of food, and making sure to have more blankets than he thinks is necessary, and then more than that.
Oh, incredible.
And then eventually, Word, you do head back into the tavern with Paula.
My good friend Rama, I introduce to you the new store owner.
Oh, it is nice to meet you. And Paula just looks around the place. This place is a shithole.
Wow.
I wouldn't call it that. It's more a beautiful location on the docks that could use a bit of improvement. Paula, you're full of elbow grease. You can't talk about it like that.
She crosses her arms. I just say it how it is, boss. This place looks like it's going to be a money sink.
And that's what I love about you. He kind of pushes her to the bar. She's got 25 gold to put on this place, and I'm willing to back that.
Rama looks taken aback at this. Give me...
25 gold feels low for an entire building.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
which is why I was going to say, give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay, I'll use my inspiration to keep it flat.
Okay, here we go.
What did I get?
We don't want to
Hey!
this guy. Come on.
So you offer up 25 gold, and Rama looks a bit conflicted at this, and he's like, well, I guess I won't be needing it, but this was my father's gift to me. I just don't know if it would be worth that much. I just...
Worth
We
that
will honor
much.
you and your father.
I don't know about this one.
You can just like give her a rundown of the business and tell her, you know, what you want preserved, what not.
Rama, what do you think a fair
Offer.
price for this place would be? I would love to hear your input.
Well, that is
Yeah.
just the thing, Miss Lyra. I do not know what price to put on this. It's not one that I possibly could. It was my father's gift.
I slapped 25 more down.
I'll throw down an extra 84. I've been saving.
184 gold on the table. And
I think that's double 25, so it's only
oh, never mind.
50 plus
50,
80,
80, so that's
130.
124? 134?
34.
34. And Rama just looks at it. Well, now I have a different conflict. I don't know that I can rightly accept this from you, who have brought so much business to my tavern.
Rama, you've brought joy to our hearts.
He looks to you, looks to Paula, looks to Edmund. Edmund doesn't know what input to give.
He's like,
Poor
I hate
Edmund.
this.
Just
If I
slowly
could hear
sipping.
now.
I look at Paula and be like, you'd be able to brush us up, right? I saw the crew you put together.
Why are
If
you
I can-
all being so damn nice suddenly?
It's kind of a job.
That is an interesting read on what this situation is.
It's their job. I'm making a business purchase.
Maybe if I can make a suggestion. I can tell it's going to be difficult for you, Rama. I mean, obviously this place has some significance to it, and maybe it is that you don't want to sell it. I mean, we've already sort of gone into business with one another with helping you advertise the place. I mean, word's face is out on the building itself. Maybe rather than sell it, I think possibly what word is suggesting is that you go into business with one another. That way you can still remain title of the building, and we can make sure that it's taken care of in your absence. I
So
see
he's
that
just
as
a
sort
landlord.
of well, I mean, you'd be business partners, right? I mean, you'd
I mean, we're
One doing the
definitely in charge of the operations, but I mean, yeah, we can form some kind of contract that honors what Rama wants to be done with this business, what he doesn't want.
He takes this in for a bit. I'm sorry, there's so much to think about. You know what? He takes the gold and puts it into his apron. Miss Paula, this place is yours.
Whoa.
Oh,
I know that my father's gift to me is more than simply a building, and it will continue with me on my journey. Thank you,
Aw.
Mr. Word.
Believe
And also
me,
you too,
this
Miss Fritz. I will put this money to as best a use I can.
is more than worth it.
And
I would like to have one more word with Paula
Add
at some
building to
point.
your inventory.
one more
You're
word
right.
with who?
all brought. I'm gonna turn a
Paula.
word and be like, okay, now.
I'm thinking
Apron's
pink.
hanging
You know that E4 I put
You know what?
down?
I'm going to welcome the rest of the party to this conversation that I have with Paula, but I don't want the other two involved.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So we'll go to the back of my new business.
Yes. And Paula just like, I still don't know where you're getting at, little man.
Follow me. Whatever. Is there a place where we can be like relatively unheard?
Yes, actually Rama shows you to the kitchen.
Okay.
And he closes the door, giving you some privacy.
All right. I do not trust the direction that New Baskai is going in. And we need someone who can listen to every person who comes in here newly. They show up here, they talk about their complaints, their interests, why they're here, who they're working with. We can gather intel here about what is happening in New Baskai, which seems like something bad. Now that's good for us and good for the future of not only Baskai, but Elynthi. And at the same time, Paula, it's a lot easier to run business and make money in a seedy shithole like this. We have back rooms for a reason.
Should we talk to Buck's ex-wife?
Oh.
If we worry about the direction the town is taking, it might be good to forewarn her.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I thought you meant like a money laundering or something.
I don't understand. If you want to go into business with her too, I'm sure that could be arranged, I guess.
Maybe we don't go into business with my ex-wife. I think we've gone into enough business.
Yeah,
Maybe Word, you make a promise to me that this will be your only business in New Baskai, and that's it. I think that's good enough.
But we wouldn't
or
want
at
to
the
leave her
very least,
unprotected in case something nefarious is underway.
no, I'm just saying no business with my. Just don't go into business with my ex-wife. I would be appreciated, I guess.
I can respect that. There's a lot of tension there. I don't
warn
really think
her.
she likes me either.
Paula looks a little bit amused by this. Oh, well, I'll have to ask about this some other time.
You're not gonna.
You are absolutely welcome to when I return.
But back at the matter at hand, boss, you almost had me fooled that all you did was all for the good of your heart, that this altruistic endeavor, that the seeds that you would plant would be just for the good of the people. And she leans in and
how in anyone's name did Word convince you of that?
and smiles. I'm glad I was wrong. Turns out it was some kind of skeezy plan, and I am in.
And you are welcome to take just as much control as I have exercised today.
She extends a hand.
I shake it in whatever manner or fashion she is accustomed to.
I'm in, boss.
Oh, God.
Happy to have you aboard.
I put money into this.
We are one town out of our starting point, and we've already started launching money laundering operations.
I don't want to be in the room for this anymore.
Yeah, the exchange is done, and she.
It's all right. Buck's afraid of gambling.
She starts making.
This kind of gambling worries me.
She starts looking over the place and starts taking a few notes, mental notes. All right, well, then I guess I'll have to figure that this place is a bit of a fixer-upper. I'll take a look around the place. And she leaves you, the rest of you, to enjoy the rest of your time together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Word.
And so you sorry, you go.
Word. Can I be considered one of those, what do they call it, like fancy investors?
Yeah. What are you talking benefits? We don't have dental.
No, I don't have teeth.
Oh, good. That's right.
Cursed.
You got the
No, I'm kidding. I do. You really thought owls don't have teeth? Come on. Can I get free drinks when I'm here?
Absolutely. Top shelf,
yeah, okay,
if they have
cool.
one.
Good.
No, there's only one shelf there. Never mind. You can have anything from that shelf.
Yeah.
The bottom shelf.
We're gonna have to make these shelves lower. So
Yeah. Because now, she's a hobgoblin, if I
She is a
remember right?
hobgoblin, yes.
Yeah. She's running the place. Everything's going lower.
Okay, I'm happy.
Paula is
I'm
ready for a
satisfied.
bunch of kobolds coming over to work.
She opens the door and just like 7
little
dwarves. with
stack
kobolds.
falls
they're
in.
like
We're
they're like
here to
the
work,
mice from
boss.
Cinderella. They just gotta like do the place up.
Oh no.
Can I kind of want to talk to, I want to grab like a lemonade or something and then talk to Rama.
Yeah, that's my bit.
Yeah, pretty much all, since this change in ownership, since it's in ownership limbo right now, both Rama and Paula agreed to just kind of let you guys do what you wish with the place, considering you contributed to this transfer in ownership and the kick-started money that you've given Rama.
What's the name of the place again?
Soft Shores.
Okay.
Although, you have purchased it, quote unquote, for Paula, so you can change that if you wish.
Backroom handshake deal.
I respect the shop owner enough to keep the name.
Okay.
And the dragon, obviously, because she has a place with the Soft Shores logo. I wouldn't want to take that away.
So
we have that now.
Buck, you want to say something to Rama?
Well, Rama, this seems like a pretty big decision. Did you run it past all the people that you needed to run it past in the city?
Oh, yes, I will get the proper paperwork to transfer ownership officially, perhaps early tomorrow morning. But,
that's not what I'm talking about. Has, I don't know, Cecilia been consulted? You two seem like friends. It might be something that you might want to, if you're leaving Nuba Sky, I mean, maybe it's something you wanted to talk to her about. Maybe.
He looks down a bit. Yes. She is a good friend, after all. But she is so busy, I doubt that she would even really consider much of what goes on in my life. She's got her fame and fortune to take care of, and, all that business being dragon. I'm sure she won't even realize I'm gone.
She will absolutely realize you're gone, and probably be quite upset if you leave without talking to her first.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yes.
Out of game. He doesn't know that we have what the heart is yet.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Sorry. Yeah, it's been a while.
Very well. I will take your words to heart, but I just don't know how she would make time for someone like me. But sure, I will go see her tomorrow. Or attempt to.
Good idea.
And if there's nothing else, you guys do share small talk for a little while, sharing drinks.
Yeah, we're here to share drinks.
Paula already kind of maneuvering and rearranging some of the furniture. And as the night gets pretty late, you do hear one more person enter the Soft Shores. And it is a certain bull-horned minotaur.
Yeah.
And she sees you all.
Oh, great.
And then immediately walks out of the door.
No.
God damn it.
Challenged you. Get back here.
Oh, she wanted a private moment, and we're making it not
This
private.
is our arena. These are the chairs.
Being called, she hesitantly just grips the door handle, has a deep sigh, and moves in, and then just feigns a smile. Hi there, everyone. And Edmund just gets up. I can see that my presence here is no longer needed.
Yeah.
I should get going. It was an honor to serve you, my lords. I do wish we had more time to spend. I've yet to even see Satya, so 1,000 questions for another time, perhaps. Wherever your quest may bring you, I do hope you the best of luck, and Querencia keep you.
Yes.
If
best of
word
luck on your
lives
journey.
long enough, I'll come visit you in your no-name place.
Perhaps I'll
And
tell
if you
you
need
about
assistance, you can always call.
it one day. Well, unfortunately,
And
those do not work outside of Nuba Sky. They were very
Never
limited.
mind.
And I'll bring along Lyra.
But perhaps I could learn sending.
Oh.
And keep in touch.
That would be very efficient.
Good day, my lords. And he heads
day.
out.
All right. That's one awkward conversation done.
And Paula, kind of seeing that she needs things to tend to, also goes into the kitchen,
Just ducks behind the counter.
leaving Cecilia and Rama and you all.
I give Cecilia one of our strongest drinks.
Oh no.
She takes it, uncorks it, and just swigs it down.
I am spending recklessly today, aren't I?
Oh boy.
Is quite the
Almost-
crowd I was not expecting.
Aren't we?
I honestly expected more people to be here.
I was hoping the pilgrims would have been gone by now, but I'm happy to see you all, I suppose.
Drink to that. Jeez.
Should we leave?
I got some chores I just got someone to talk to, so I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, actually, I need to talk to Buck right now.
Yeah, I need to. We're not. Yeah, we gotta.
We have to have
there's something
have
outside.
a word. You know,
there's something outside.
Rama calls out to you before you leave. If you need to, one last free night for you all, lodging on me.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Technically on you guys. You guys bought the place. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that paperwork's done tomorrow. So that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Rama. We're gonna.
Rama.
We gotta.
For one
We
more
gotta
night, it's
grab
not
a bite.
Yeah.
Grab a sandwich outside.
Yeah, donut maybe.
Donut. Maybe.
So yeah, what kind of conversation do you guys have?
Oh, I just felt like the air was really thick in there.
Is Lyra and Fritz?
Yeah, Lyra and Fritz, what are you guys doing?
If Fritz isn't leaving, I'm not leaving. I'm taking all my social cues from the one person who knows how to talk to people, and Word and Buck just left, so...
I guess I'll go, Cecilia. Do you want to choose a different date for our drinking competition?
She looks a little bit confused at that.
Breathe in. Do you want privacy?
We hear that from outside.
She
not looking.
She looks surprised, looks back at Rama, looks back at you, looks back at Rama. This is... She takes a deep breath in. Yes, I would very much like that. Thank you.
Awesome, great. I'm such a good communicator. Let's go, Lyra.
Oh, yes. All right. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
And you two leave Rama and Cecilia alone in the Soft Shores Inn.
You guys come outside and Buck and Word are on a windowsill, looking in. Will this ship set sail?
I can see what's happening.
Am I missing something?
They don't have a clue.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess Word and Buck do have sort of a Timon and Pumbaa type energy.
It's the really tall and the really short combo.
I just imagine that completely flew over Fritz's head. They have no idea what they just insinuated.
Yeah, of course not.
I was gonna start walking. I guess I'll walk with Word to the the.
Oh, the gambling hall?
The marketing district.
Oh yeah, okay. Man, can I just tell you, you used to live here. Every corner of this place is exhausting.
Yeah, it's quite a town. I mean, I definitely wore out many of these streets a long time ago, but it's changed a little bit since I've been away.
Yeah, it's got to feel different, huh?
I imagine you'd fit in pretty well in a place like this.
Not the way it's going now.
I mean, you've been here a couple of days and you're already found yourself a little niche. Can't be that bad.
I'm just getting the wedge in the door before it gets shut and locked. This place, I mean, it's been a lot already, but how do you feel about where it's going?
Not well, which brings me to where I'm going. I need to talk to Talindra. To try to figure out what's going on.
And at this point, I'll kind of relay everything that I said that was told to me about by Aurelia.
Look, I know it's been a while since we did that job together.
Oh yeah.
And I know that it's been, I've really put that part of my life away from me for now, and I see that you somewhat have. At the very least, we're doing our own things now. But
risk like that's not my style anymore.
Right. But the risk like that, I think you and I are both somewhat familiar with. It can mean if this new underthrown society should be dealing with the government. I mean, it does not sit well with me either as a citizen of this town or Satya or even Elynthi as a whole. I feel like, I don't know, it makes me nervous.
Makes me nervous too. I've never been a big fan of any kind of government other than, something I've been able to take control of. Because I know myself. It's not a big joke, me wanting to control everything. I just don't know anyone else who's done it right. And the fact that things are changing and just the grips are tightening, I care about the people that I'm in control of.
I get that. I think maybe if we can try to figure out a little bit more before we decide to leave this place, that might be for the best.
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking first I'd like to speak to my ex-wife.
That's a fair one.
To see if she knows anything, of course.
Yeah,
and then,
to see if she knows anything.
And then I was given some. What did that mean?
What? No,
You said that back to me like I had ulterior motives.
I didn't say that you did. Directly.
I know you didn't say that I did, but your tone of voice sort of had an intonation there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna talk to her to see if she knows anything, and then I think I have an idea of how we might be able to cook up some sort of interaction with this Underthrown Society.
Yeah, it's getting there. I'll stay out of this upcoming conversation. I feel like I owe you more than that.
Right. Can you stay outside for the conversation? Yeah. Okay.
I saw this guy with really a furry coat that I might go check out.
Yeah, maybe pick up some. I also wasn't kidding about the food. I don't know if maybe while I'm doing this, I'm not in much of the mood for sweets right now, but if you could find like a street vendor or something, I'll pay you back.
Oh, I think I saw a cannon burger like around the street.
Okay, you go there. I'll go and I'll catch. I'll come right back out and talk.
I'll stay there. You come find me.
Okay, all right. And then I want to go into Talindra's store. When
you
possible.
would know that it's closed by now, but you do know where Talindra lives.
Can I go to where Talindra lives?
You can, yes. And how do you make yourself known?
I knock on the door.
Just a normal knock.
Do a normal knock on the door.
All right. You hear a muffled voice and a little scuttling, and then you see your ex-wife open the door. It's Talindra.
Yay!
Oh, good evening, Buck. How's it going? I saw you doing good in the Coliseum. That was great.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. You look good. You're doing all right. It's dark out.
Buck, you got that look. What's wrong?
Look, well, it's just that we're gonna be heading out of town sometime soon, I reckon, and I ran into Lord Nicholas Tahero, and I didn't know if you could maybe feel. I wanted to see you, is what I meant to say. I wanted to see you and to ask kind of what it is that's been going on here. It's some things that I've been learning about everything since I went away. It seems like the town might be in a more precarious position than it is normally, and so
Lord Nicholas moving in has definitely got a lot of people up in a right tizzy, but it's a little bit concerning, especially for people with their own business like me. He's wanting to compile them into some sort of big old business, that some kind of thing they do in Trepaceta, so I hear. But a lot of folk here, they like to do their own thing. But this guy, I don't like him, Buck. Guess we'll
I take off my hat. Can I step inside for just a quick second?
Oh yeah, sure. Come on.
And I'll go inside.
Yep, you go inside and you can see it's a nice, pleasant little humble place. You can see her mom is asleep on one of the couches.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make this quick. And try not to talk too loudly.
Oh, it's all right. She's knocked out cold. An earthquake couldn't wake her.
Right. Look, I'll be level with you, Talindra. I've been hearing some rumblings about this. They call themselves the Underthrown Society.
Oh no. Well, I hate to say that's not the first time I heard of that.
What do you mean by that?
I didn't mention it before because I didn't think it was worth mentioning, but some crazy drow man came through here, mentioned your name, and
oh no.
It was a couple of days ago, and I tried to help the fella and get back on his feet, but he kept muttering something about some sort of underthrown. But Buck, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, right?
Not more than. Well, I think I might know the man that you're talking about. It's just we ran into some trouble. I'm not back into my old ways or nothing. It's just that I'm a little bit nervous about their goings on in the city, and I have reason to believe that they might be connected to this sort of hostile or not so hostile takeover that Tahero's doing.
Well, I don't know, but I'd be careful if I were you, Buck. What happened with him is he showed up one day. I saw that he was down on his luck, and so I decided to give him some help. Mentioned your name just once or twice, and I didn't think much of it. But then, as he started to get back on his feet, he started one day just feeling right happy, like he finally found some sort of opportunity. And I meant to meet him one day just to give him a happy send-off on his way, but I never saw him. I didn't even see him go past outside the gates.
That was Terrell, and he was a friend in Satya.
Well, whatever opportunity he's got, I hope it was a good one.
Do you have any idea where he might have where he was living or who he was talking to or anything like that?
No, he was just staying at the inn every now and then, and I was having him help me with some of my pastries, but it sounded like he almost got a job or a place, and then he just up and vanished. Kaput.
Well, I guess really I came here to just say, just be careful, especially with everything that's changing around here. It makes me... I didn't realize kind of what was going on here until I got back, and now that I'm back, I'm just anxious about how things have been going, and so I just want to make sure that everything's taken care of.
You're one to talk, Buck. You're the pilgrims that are supposed to bring the dragon hearts. I was about to say the same thing to you. And
yeah,
I do care about you and worry about you sometimes, and I ask this question mostly for you to think about it, Buck. Have you found what you wanted yet? Like what you really wanted?
I kind of like scratch my hand on the back of my neck.
Yeah, just I'm figuring it out. You know, I'll know when it is. I'm at the table, and I got my chips in, and I'm just waiting for the right moment to get up. So I think that's, you know, you're not down until you walk away from the table, and so when that happens, however it happens, I'm sure I'll know inside when the right moment is.
Oh, my sweet Buck. Please do take care of yourself.
I'll just like I'll just kind of back away towards the door, and kind of put my hat back on and kind of open the door to go.
And Buck, keep those friends of yours close. They done you some good.
I'll kind of like stop at the door, kind of look at her, and before leaving, I'll close the door one more time, just like very gently, so I don't wake Talindra's mother.
Talindra, I never really got a chance to say that I'm sorry for what happened between us. And I know it was kind of a mutual thing, but I think I realized after so much that I should have quit while I was ahead, while I had something important.
Well, it's
in
the past now, Buck. It's okay.
Well, I took that.
You go first.
I took that risk, and it's looking like it didn't pay off for me as much as it did for you, which I'm fine with. I just, I haven't even really been back to New Basket Guy since I left, and this used to be my home. This used to be our home, and it ain't right what I've done since then for all the pain I'm sure it's caused you and if we're gonna be friends after this, I just don't really. I don't want to come away from the city another time without you thinking that I haven't learned anything, because I have.
Buck, let me tell you something. The debt you have to pay, this thing on your shoulders, it's not just to me. It's to yourself. Whatever you got going on, it's better for you that you're a better person, not just me. It's better for the world that you're a better person. And I can see that man fighting his way out. You just keep fighting that fight, all right? Whatever happened between us, it's in the past now, and I've dealt with it. I can tell that you're already doing better. But don't do this for me. And she puts one finger right on your chest, pushing you, almost tipping you over. Do it for you. All right?
Yes. Thanks. And I'm gonna leave.
All right.
Expeditious retreat.
I'll leave and just walk as quickly as I can to go and find word.
Hey, big guy. I saved you my fries. My burger was huge.
Oh, there's a small fry that you had me. It's not even a big size.
It's I clearly did eat some of them out of a small fry.
You've definitely
six
eaten
of them. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm not hungry. You can have the rest of the fries.
All right.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted there. She didn't really have much in terms of what's going on, but I think that she told me Terrellin was coming through here, and it got me thinking about.
Okay.
Aurelia had said about, if you're in a dire straits, they'll find you. I mean, it seems like he was down on his luck. All of a sudden, he was really happy, and then he, I guess, disappeared.
You think he's got something to do with the Underthrone?
I think they probably once again put him in a position to offer something he didn't have the, credit to back up.
I mean, I didn't know him that well, but he does seem like the kind of guy who would never say no.
Yeah, I know him fairly well, and he is that kind of guy. So,
that's nothing to laugh about. That's actually a really big problem. Yeah. Does she know where he went? Because it's kind of an important lead if they're actually, indoctrinating people. That's my job.
Well, no, but I think might have an idea about how we might be able to get on the radar of this Underthrone Society.
Yeah, right. I think that's maybe something we should all consider. My fries are done. If you're not hungry, we can go meet up with the rest of us.
All right, I agree. Let's head back.
Is there anything Fritz and Lyra were doing in the meantime of this?
I'm just saying, feathers are very strange feeling. It's not bad, it's just different.
I don't know how to process that one. Lyra, after all these years I've known you have one experience as an owl, and suddenly feathers are weird. I'm just saying,
they're
it's
simply
a little weird of a conversation for me.
I'm only used to fur, and the pinions are completely different, and it's not bad, it's just different, and I'm getting used to it.
Lyra, you've known me for how many years?
I've known you my whole life.
Scruffed my hair.
Yes.
What do you think those are made out of, Lyra?
Your feathers are fantastic. Growing them out of myself is the strange part.
Do you need help growing feathers?
No, it was just the one time.
It was a one-time thing.
It was just once. I was trying something
Being
out.
an owl is a one-time thing to
I was
you,
trying it out. I'm sorry.
Really only a thing once. I thought I had a connection. We were both owls for a moment.
It was extremely useful in combat. I'll probably be an owl more. Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know. I'm not as good an owl as you are, all right? That's the true issue here.
I just starts laughing. You're so funny.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh, God. Okay, do the boys show up around that?
Word, Buck.
Come in,
Word and Buck. Man, this Underthrone Society thing is rough. Lyra and Fritz, man, Being an owl is kind of weird, huh? What do you mean it's weird?
Can I pick up fries? Can I pick up fries for Lara and Fritz on the way back?
You most certainly can.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Lara one of my feathers.
Oh, well, thank you.
There you go. It's all fine. I molt every season.
Oh,
So now you know.
yes, I seem to recall that. I'll tuck it in with the hearts.
If you become a dragon, that's your heart.
Probably, statistically speaking.
Where are they when we get back?
I think.
Yeah, where are you guys?
My guess would be like on the next roof over. Like, well, do we have anywhere to go? Not really. This is where we're staying the night.
See, Lara's a cat. I'm a bird. We both like being high up. Want to see
Yes.
us? Look up.
Oh boy.
Can I say that we got them a kids meal? I want to know like what the toy is.
The cannon burger extra small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Cannon Burger have little plastic toys?
The toy is a Cecilia the Great with karate chop action.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Word put the toy back in the. It's their toy. You don't get to keep the toy.
I genuinely think if I attacked with this, I would be better off.
Right.
It has karate chop action.
Just don't tell. Oh, there they are. Hey
That's
guys,
not mine.
I'll hold up the bag.
we got you something to eat.
A happy
you.
cannon. Should have come with a nondescript name.
I'm not gonna
Happy
climb
rations.
up there. Do you want me to throw it up there, or do you want to come down and get it?
I'm not throwing this up there. It's too valuable.
I'll
probably
grab
go
it and
down.
bring it back up.
Oh well, all right then. That's good. I definitely know how to get down from here.
It's not like you'll need my
It's
help.
Super not an issue.
While you guys are enjoying your cannon burger, about 30 or so minutes pass by before you see Cecilia walking out the door of the Soft Shores, and you can see that she's got both hands in finger lock with Rama as they're saying their goodbyes.
Good.
And then she's looking around for you. Give me a stealth check, everybody.
God.
Do we
With
want to
pleasure.
be stealthed? Okay, maybe.
stealth-
Do you
Oh,
want to
plus
be
0? Hell yeah.
I just feel bad
You know
for
what?
Paula.
I'll be stealthed. It's okay. I'll use my
stealthing
wings
up.
to cover you, Lyra.
We're all pretty stealthed,
You're all
actually.
pretty stealth.
I don't have too bad of a stealth.
Well,
Buck, you kind of like
Well, I mean, like
You can hide from a kid.
like generally.
you kind of like slip your foot a little bit, and Cecilia kind of moves her head around, looking around, almost like lets go of one hand, like almost like clenching a fist, ready to punch somebody, and then Rama just kind of pulls her in close and gives her a little smooch on the cheek.
The ship.
And then she clenches her fist again and just kind of not knowing how to react. Just quickly gives a peck back and then looking around her again, making sure nobody sees, and then walks away
she rolled
Up
worse than
towards-
Buck's stealth.
up towards the Coliseum. She did. She rolled a 5 on perception.
I didn't roll that bad. I feel like it's a middling
watching-
roll.
Munching popcorn. Half the city's up here with us.
We're all the SpongeBob characters under Patrick's Rock.
Who are you?
And you see Rama just kind of like hug himself and do a twirly spin back in as the door closes behind him.
Beautiful.
That was so
We'll
cute.
make a newfound adventurer. Has already found an adventure. That's funny, actually.
Aw.
Don't awe at me.
What?
I just thought it was funny. I don't know.
It is, yes.
It's good to know she'll have good friends even when we leave.
Yeah. Also, Buck, did you learn anything on
Yeah.
your excursion?
Well, that Terrell, and I'll go through and I'll explain that
Oh, yeah.
Terrellin was like through here, like, and that what happened, and kind of that the Underthrown Society is
Probably. I sort of think that. I don't know. It's something that
I think it was Paula who kind of yelled at us for not caring about like what we were doing. Was that Paula who did that?
Paula definitely said something about
She
that.
said something about how you guys were like
Yeah.
high up and like you don't look
Yeah,
out for
Like,
the little guy.
Elites.
I just ever since she said that I've been thinking about, you know, and of course, Layra, you've kind of been saying it the whole time, but it just rubs me the wrong way if we'd be leaving without knowing a little bit more about what's going on here. I mean, there has to be something going on with one lord running 2 cities and this underthrown society. I mean, I don't know. How do you guys feel about it?
It might be difficult to glean the true nature of this from here, since this is clearly their latest conquest. I am curious about one thing with Tyrellin. Did Talindra say when he disappeared?
I think, well, it sounds like it would have had to have been between when he got here and when we got here, so it couldn't have been too long, only a few days or so.
Yes, I was wondering how that lined up with our encounter with the strange humanoid blot.
I guess I didn't think of that.
Well, hopefully it's nothing.
I mean, we could go to they have a temple here, and I know that the one in Satya had someone from the Underthrown Society, or we could... I mean, it sounds like if you're down on your luck, they'd be willing to extend a helping hand and a communication line. I don't think it's going to be difficult to, at the very least, pretend to be down on your luck in a city of gamblers.
Is that what we want to do?
That's what I'm asking. Do we want to look into this further?
I think perhaps looking into it further is one thing, but entangling ourselves in it right from the outset might be very unwise.
I just don't know of any other way to get their attention or to find a contact through it, and I don't know if we're going to get much more information without doing that.
I'm disinclined to get their attention directly. I don't know what they're doing, but thus far they haven't tried to stop us on collecting the hearts.
Fritz,
I don't know. Yeah, what do you guys got?
We don't really have any leads on information right now. We just have 2 puzzle pieces to something a lot bigger.
Do we want to really get entangled with this in this moment of time?
Look,
yeah, we don't know how long.
We're a group. I'll do whatever it is that you guys think is best. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you how it is I'm feeling about this particular thing. It gives me a little bit of worry, I think is all. I mean, I know you're all, this at least at one point was my home, and it just makes. I think we all agree. I don't like that Tahero guy. He's not. I don't like him at all.
He's bad news.
He's very rude.
Pick up the ass.
To hear that he's connected with possibly some sort of well-connected underground society makes me a little bit anxious.
I don't think we have enough information right now to make any sort of moves, and I would be very wary about placing ourselves directly in their hands before we know more about what's going on. I think one thing that we might want to consider is what we've been told over and over again. As pilgrims, we will gain tremendous amounts of political power as a result of our successful quest. If we want to fight them on any sort of even footing, it would presumably be after we collected the hearts.
Well, if we're going to do anything, I think we're going to need a good night's sleep anyway.
There.
I'm feeling it. My wound not fully closed.
Oh.
Oh, you're currently bleeding. Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's fine.
Oh, I thought that was ketchup. Okay.
Some of it is. Most of it is.
How did that happen?
He was eating a burger, and yeah.
It's
right.
the kind that they fill with ketchup.
Should we go to bed?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys, when you go back into the soft shores, you can see that Rama has fallen asleep, propped himself up on his elbow with a big old smile on his face.
Ah.
And you can see that Paula has quickly let go of her hands as she has put a blanket on top of him.
Oh. Everyone is nice.
This is wholesome. Everything's going to go wrong.
And you guys will enjoy a good night's rest. You get a long rest.
Yes.
And you may bring your hit points back up to maximum and reset all your class features, all your spell slots.
take a long rest.
Ooh.
Ba-da-da.
Beautiful.
Nice.
There we go.
And once you wake up the next morning, how does everyone wake up?
How
How and when and such.
Oh.
Just like, what do you do the next morning?
I feel like Word would definitely be the one to sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I'll get up early and I'll tend to efficiency and butterscotch.
When you head outside to find efficiency and butterscotch, you hear a familiar voice call out in challenge.
Oh,
Beg
in
for
challenge?
mercy, pilgrims, for it is your only chance at it.
No.
And you can see, kind of standing with a tent beside her, is La Destructura, the Destroyer.
Yay!
No, no, it's so early. I haven't had. Don't try to defeat me until I've had my coffee.
Repaired their weapon.
And her devious hellhound El Coco.
Oh, no.
Once I
Does
can
that wake
put
the
in-
rest of us up?
Yeah, I'm gonna slouch outside in yours. I don't know what the heck is going on. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Destructora is here. And if you so wish, everyone else can be awoken by that loud shout and declaration of challenge.
Our nemesis.
Can I
I am
request?
La Destructora, the Destroyer, and with my horrifying hellhound El Coco, I have come for the dragon hearts.
Truly, evil never sleeps.
Didn't she stab me in the side last time?
Did she? She
think
did
so.
any damage?
I think you
she
did like
did
one
one
damage to her and she died. I think was what happened last time.
Yes.
All right. Well, I've already had my go. Someone take care of it. I need more water.
And you can see Paula is like getting the inn ready and stuff, and she looks out and she just like does like a hand batting motion, just like, I don't have time for this.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a map for it.
There's
a
a map.
special map.
Hmm.
Can I?
Oh wow.
Can I?
Are we rolling for initiative?
Not quite yet. Who else is doing? So you wanted to pet El Coco?
Yes. Can I pet your dog, please?
She points her spear at you.
Such declaration, I would allow you this one service for now. You may pet him once, but be warned, for you may lose an arm if you are not careful.
It is always good to
no.
ask permission
My
first.
arm. What if I pet and I just pet them and I'm just like,
You lean down to
Yeah.
pet El Coco, and he's like licking your hand, and like you see his tail wag 1,000,000 wags an hour at it.
Truly nefarious, lulling us into a false sense of security.
I'm happy. I love cosplayers.
Evil knows no bounds.
Lyra's like shaking in fear.
I'm just like, I love cosplayers. I love dogs. This is so good.
The greatest.
And that
Ever
was
faced.
merely a taste of his power.
Oh no, I've been charmed. I've been taken over.
Fritz, no! Resist it!
Steel yourselves, pilgrims, for your end is nigh, and Elinthi's doom imminent.
She brandishes her spear. Roll for initiative.
Yay!
One of these days she's gonna have a magic item that just like completely destroys us, and we're not gonna be ready for it.
Oh, beans! I did it wrong. Hold on, let me roll again, but use the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Dog.
I gotta click on my boy. There we go.
No, let me
Not
do it.
the zero, not the La Destructora
Oh, no.
zero. Okay.
Oh.
Joe,
Indeed.
well, let me change my initiative.
That's okay. I'll
Yeah.
change it for you.
Thank you.
17. There you go.
Thank you.
What? That's word. Whoops. That's not.
Oh.
Lyra.
Put you.
17.
Thank you. Wow, it's almost like Roll20 has things in place that players can't be like, no, it was totally a 20. What are you talking about?
So, Lyra, you're up first. La Destructora, the Destroyer, is
Oh,
in front
no.
of you.
Oh, Fritz is too close. I can't use my big spells. I'm gonna cast Frostbite on her.
Okay.
Oh no.
I rolled really badly on my insight check last time, so I assume that she's the greatest evil we have ever faced. Oh, good. It's only 1 damage.
Okay. She's... I mean, if she makes the save, does she take 0? What's half a I guess it rounds down.
I
guess
think
it would.
Does she take anything?
I guess she doesn't take anything.
Because it's a cantrip.
Oh,
so
it's
no.
a cantrip. Yeah, so she wouldn't even take half anyway. You try to emit a cold air about her, and she does a little twirl.
It'll take more than that, pilgrims. I have trained since our last encounter.
Impossible.
Oh no.
All right, that's my turn.
Next, Fritz. You are next to El Coco, the Hellhound.
Oh no,
Just give her a concussion.
Oh no, I've succumbed to some kind of charm, and I'm like petting the puppy and slowly falling on the ground. Oh no,
Fritz, no.
The puppy follows your lead and falls to the ground, exposing its belly.
belly run!
Brilliant strategy.
Yeah, I end my turn. I'm rolling on the floor with the dog.
La Destructora, seeing you prone on the ground, laughs.
Foolish pilgrims, you are so weak.
And she leans down and pets El Coco as well.
Is the music playing for everyone?
It is playing for me.
Oh.
Yeah,
not for me.
it messes up
Playing for me.
sometimes. It's a little weird.
I just left and joined back again for it to play.
It's only a matter of time before El Coco is at his full strength.
I see. The dog is the mastermind.
Your doom is imminent.
And having paralyzed one of you, i.e. Fritz, that will be her turn. Buck.
Comrades, it looks as though our ally Fritz has been taken and is past saving. I have to put her out of her misery, and then I'll try to I'll try to drag Fritz away from the dog.
It seems as though
Stop
our
playing with the
defeat
dog.
is nigh.
Fine.
Can I roll to drag Fritz away?
That's up to
from the dog?
Fritz.
Yeah, you dragged me away. I'm just like, no.
Just pull you back over here. Yeah. Then I'll end my turn.
Lastly, word.
It seems as though our defeat is nigh. There is nothing else for us to do. I must control her mind. And I'll cast the sleep on.
Sleep.
What's happening?
On us?
Mr. Tora. No.
Okay.
Wait, did it get through?
Okay. With a 21, we'll take the first one.
That's fine.
El Coco just immediately. You can see his legs are like kicking. He's like having the running dream.
I have mistaken which of our foes is the strongest.
And you can see
We are doomed.
La Destructora just like putting both hands on her hips.
My ruse was successful.
We are at your mercy.
No, we aren't.
Play.
You're at their mercy.
Oh, that's my turn. Sorry.
Lyra.
Oh. So the last time we faced this person, I critically failed my insight check and concluded she's the force of greatest evil that we've ever faced. Does that mean I cast Thunder Wave?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
You.
I don't know.
You can roll percentage if it's that hard of a choice.
She's wearing cardboard armor. If she dies, I'm gonna feel bad.
No, it's heavy plate. Can't you see?
Oh yes,
It's
I'm so
heavy.
sorry.
Enchanted
She's some
heavy
kind of
plate.
death knight or something.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Will
Also, just for
return.
time, we're almost done.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna roll a d6, and if it's odds, I'm gonna hit Thunderwave, and if it's evens, I'm gonna do something else. Okay.
Okay.
Lady Luck.
2. Thank God. All right. She doesn't die today. We're gonna do. Let's try a Thorn Whip. Why not? Right? Like, what could go wrong?
What if she's like some skeletal
God damn it.
agent?
Why is nothing working?
You thorn whip, and she dodges out of the way valiantly.
So
clutching her fist.
It will take more than that, druid. For I have mastered the art of nature itself.
No, impossible. Nature is my thing.
It's no use. She has control over our powers now.
Anything else, Lara?
She'll use them against us.
Fritz, your turn. You've been pulled away by the charming nature of El Coco.
I'm so sad. I'm heartbroken. But the effects of this charm are wearing off. What could I do in this situation? I will... You know what? Lyra, you're our only hope. I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on you.
I feel so bolstered. Oh, that's nice.
Do I need to roll for it?
No.
There you go.
Choose a creature type. Aberration,
can I not
Celestial,
have
Elemental, Fey,
friends?
Fiend, and Undead. Which one are you picking?
It looks like it's all of them.
Oh, is it all of them?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
all of them.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, certain types.
Oh, certain types of those creatures.
No, you
never
pick good or evil.
Do you?
And
I'm
then-
going
Say that on the
to
description.
say-
It says evil and good.
Good, evil,
And good, yeah.
It's not or.
Oh, okay, that's so weird. Okay.
So I guess we're gonna find out if La Destructora is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
That will break
Yeah.
my brain if
I'd be
that's true.
horrified.
I truly hope that she is.
There you go. And I am going to use my movement in this situation to... I'm going on top of the roof again. I'm watching this.
Yay.
I can't risk getting charmed again. End of turn.
Next is La Destructora, who comes forward,
Those
no.
hearts are already mine.
and she is going to take her spear and swipe in an arc, hitting both Buck and Layra.
Does she get disadvantage on any of those things?
She does not.
Okay, then she's not any of the above.
No, please spare my comrades.
Beg all you want, pilgrim. I will not rest until I have the hearts.
And Buck, you die. You just like step one step backwards, and she's like,
Gah! Missed.
and hits Layra for 1 damage.
Ah.
A paper cut.
Buck, your turn.
I think I've been hit. I'm falling.
And then can I fall on top of Word?
Fuck no.
You may
I
if you
just try to
wish.
like smother Word like a tree falling on him. I would wish to fall prone to try and land on top of Word.
Up to Word if that happens.
You can dodge out of the way. I will still fall out of the way.
I got a good dex save, so
Okay.
we'll go with that.
I fall on the ground and pretend to be dead.
You fiend, your tactics are so strong.
I end my turn.
Next Word.
For this battle, I must go all out.
I must access my ancestors' techniques.
My secret bloodline technique.
Shoot, what do I even do?
What do I have? What do I have?
Passed down from my father's mother's father.
I'll pull out my short sword, I guess. And how do you rule non-lethal attacks?
They are all non-lethal by default unless stated otherwise.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and make obviously non-lethal attack. Have
That's
at
enough.
you.
Yep.
I also do the sneak attack damage because
Yes. Oh
my God.
You stab at her. However, when you do, you can see her armor does glisten with a dim glow at the powerful stab that you just did. You leave barely a mark.
Oh. I tried to like go for the funny bone with the hilt.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she clutches at it. Ah! And she is launched backwards in slow motion onto the pavement.
Very impressive.
No! You have defeated me yet again! That you could become so much more powerful in such a short time. This won't be the last you see of me, pilgrims. I will have my day, and you will fall at my feet. El Coco, to me!
she runs over to pick up El Coco, coddling him like a baby.
Because he's asleep.
Remember the name. Word, the God King. I am your rival.
Curse you, pilgrims, and curse you, world!
She throws a smoke bomb to her feet as she vanishes without a trace, scampering into a conspicuous alleyway before her padding gets caught on a nail sticking out of the woodboard, and you hear her whisper, "Ah, shit," before she slinks away into the darkness.
All right, you guys got hit this time. Did anyone actually get hit?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
You have once again repelled La Destructora, the Destroyer, and her
Can I
Hellhound
roll
companion.
a second insight check this time?
You may.
Thank you. All right, I get +3 on this.
How convincing is that acting? What?
A 9. You feel like there's something up with her that you haven't initially noticed the first time round.
There's more to her than meets the eye.
Can I get up yet? My eyes are closed.
I love
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, she's gone. You
I
actually
don't know
are right.
intentional or not, the armor. What do we call it again? What was going on with the armor?
You said something with the armor?
Yeah, so like
full plate.
I hit it and there was like a glisten that, spongy wood doesn't have.
Of course she has some sort of magic empowerment.
And like the
She
way
said
that
she was stronger than the last time we faced her.
I don't know if it was performative as some kind of magic, but she fell back like dramatically slow. Like how I would envision myself falling back when I die.
But obviously this person is not a serious. I don't know how they found us or what's going on.
Okay, so genuinely, like you're not hurt. That didn't hurt.
Word, come closer.
No, Buck. I knew it.
I'm dying.
Strength. It's grown.
I need
So
one last thing from you, Word.
Anything.
Avenge me. Avenge me.
Impossible. My healing spells are having no effect for some reason.
If it's the last thing I
you
do,
get a
Buck,
dog?
I will also die by the hands of La Destructora in your name.
I can be a dog, I think.
I take my hat and I put it on Word's head. You're Buck now. You're the new Buck.
Take your hat and I put it on my chest.
All right, I'm not sure what's happening over there
You
anymore.
can see Rama comes out to see the commotion.
Hey, what's up, Roma?
Do you,
Hey, Rama.
do you
Just
require
cradling
some
Buck.
kind of assistance or bandages?
Just playing.
I'll
Oh,
take
no,
a
Buck's
bandage
dead.
if you have one.
Oh, very well.
Nothing
Here.
can save him.
And he pulls
Thank
out, some very basic first aid out of his apron. And you can see that he is fully packed. He's got a big old backpack.
Hey,
Ooh.
we paid for that.
I get up and I take my hat back from.
I'm fine.
We're still holding on to it, so you just pick up the hat with Word holding on.
Gone so soon was new Buck.
I just
can
wanted
be
to
Buck
come
later.
say good morning and
Okay.
goodbye to you, as I am heading not very far, actually. I am going to be the new manager of Cecilia.
Oh,
Oh.
that's wonderful.
Yes, I let her know about selling the tavern, and she seemed a bit conflicted at first, and then said that there was an opening, so I was very happy to hear. So I guess I might be spending a bit more time with her now.
How serendipitous.
Thank you, pilgrims. I really don't know what to say.
Well, simply live your best life.
I just might.
Oh,
I wish you best of luck on your quest, pilgrims.
and you and yours.
And he starts to head north towards the Colosseum.
Fantastic. I'm gonna slap a band-aid on my 1 hit point damage.
Yeah, you can bring it back up.
Yeah.
All right, and you guys have a cart of which the token I have not made, but I will for the next session.
Yay!
The cart, as well as your 2 horses,
Yeah.
Efficiency and butterscotch.
Efficiency and Butterscotch.
Who named it efficiency?
The guy
Buck-
said
Buck
that
and
she
Word.
was efficient. I
Ah.
was like, oh, efficiency.
Word named it. I agreed with the efficiency name.
All right. Cool. Oh, fantastic.
All right.
Yeah,
will you
that's the
guys
session.
be yeah, I guess we can call the session there. I do have a little bit, if you guys do plan on leaving Nuba Sky right after this, unless you have more business in Nuba Sky you'd like to tend to.
I wrap mine up.
I think we're still a little bit like yes or no on the trying to get the attention of the Underthrown Society. I don't think we quite came to a quorum on that.
Okay.
Not really.
If you've not come to a decision and you would like to spend a little bit more time to figure that out, we can end it here.
Yeah, that might be
because otherwise,
yeah.
To be transparent, otherwise I would have ended it with you guys leaving Nuba Sky. But if you have more business to do, we can end it here.
Now you have to do more prep work.
Just on the off chance that we might do it, maybe end here and then we can at the start of next.
We can figure it out later.
We can figure it out later. Yeah. All right. Well, then that's gonna be a session then. Thank you guys for playing, and thank you, chat, for coming to watch. So we'll go down the line. Fel, let everybody know if you've got anything planned coming up.
Nothing coming up in the near future. Some stuff irons in the fire, but otherwise, just check out all my lovely castmates and all the fun stuff that they're doing.
Yeah.
Joe has been putting out a lot of content recently, so I would direct you to his stuff as well as his raid he's doing for the Final Fantasy game that's still going on, I think.
However, one hiatus after another, huh? It's going on hiatus for a couple of weeks. Don't I'll let them know the details later. But it's still going, yeah.
Yep, I'll pass it to Poi then.
Yeah, Poi, anything you got to plug?
No, not really. Pretty uneventful. I got everything I needed to do whilst we're on break, so everything's a bit uneventful. All I can say is go watch Joe's video of
You're
Grab Your
supposed
Friends.
to plug your own stuff, not mine.
That song has been stuck in my head. Don't listen to Joe. Go watch it. It's great. It's a wonderful song. Please, it will get stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Red, anything to plug that's coming up or anything?
Well, as always, we're going to have videos out on Friday, so check that out. I've also been intermittently streaming Breath of the Wild on Tuesdays, which has been fun, although I'm kind of coming up on the end of that, so I guess tune in May when I get Tears of the Kingdom and do the exact same thing. And on Friday, I'm actually going to be guesting on Jellopocalypse is running a charity stream for Name That Tune that I'm going to be on with a bunch of other extremely cool people.
Oh, shit.
Where I'm going to try and...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he tweeted it earlier and I retweeted it. We're going to be trying to identify songs from animated movies, songs from animated shows, and a secret third mystery category I haven't been informed of. And we're going to be doing it to raise money for charity. So... Yeah, so check that out and also watch all of Joe Cat's stuff. He's really good and cool.
Logan, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, I have a channel called Joe Cat that you guys should go and watch. Yeah. Shut up. I'm working on shifting more into like old myths and just mythologies, folklore, Irish stuff is super fun to explore. Taking a shift in video production and recanting all that stuff. My next video, which is about the creation of the creation story in Norse mythology, which will be out hopefully this weekend.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's it.
As for me, I do have one thing to plug that's going to be happening at the end of the month. I'm debuting my VTuber debut model thing. Hey. Finally, I wanted to do it last year, but I had things, so now it's actually going to happen now, April 30th. My birthday, and that's going to happen. The Jomega Protocol is taking a slight hiatus because a couple of the members are doing business stuff. Specifically, Shen is going to Japan for 2 weeks, so she won't be able to raid with us. But that will still going. It's not over. We are at 618 wipes and something. We're approaching 40,000 pounds. But if you want to donate to that in the meantime, absolutely do. It's for a good cause. Trans rights. And the Heart of Elynthi VODs, I have them ready. I've just been trying to stagger my uploads so I'm not bombarding my viewers with like one every single day. But session 6 and 7 will be going up in the next few days, just staggered out. So thank you for the patience and thank you for coming to watch. Do we have a raid target? Any suggestions? I'm open to suggestions. If not, that's okay. I do have targets of my own.
Sounds good. There's a few I recognize. Snaps Cube is streaming again. Always fun.
Anyone I think will be cool.
If you don't have anyone to suggest
I
right
have
now.
someone.
Oh, all right, let's hear it.
If that's okay. Red Riot Ross.
Red Riot Ross. May you type it in the Roll20 chat.
Just the... There we go. This person. They're playing Noita, which is a game I very much like.
That is such an infuriating game, but it's so much fun.
Okay. Oh, Noida. I know Noida.
Yeah, it's like Powder Tool roguelike.
Yeah.
I was looking at who was playing games that people would like.
All right. Well, we're going to give them a lot of love. Do we have a raid message we want to say?
Ooh.
Their PC just got a new PC because their old one broke, so maybe something like that.
Congrats
Skill
on the
issue.
new PC.
Congrats on the new PC, sure. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining us, and we will see you. Is next week still good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
See you
Big
guys
excited.
next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.